Chat, I did it again. I started the live stream while still using my presets for my recording presets on OBS. So if I had actually started the stream, the quality would have been significantly lower than what I'm usually used to. Or what anyone is used to, technically. Yeah, it would have been really, really bad. I'm talking like 2000 bitrate when I'm usually like 600 bitrate. And 600, or 600, I meant 6,000. 6,000 isn't necessarily all that high. And it doesn't really look all that great. But it's better than 2,000. Thankfully, I fixed it before the stream technically actually started. So we're good. We're all good. Alright, I am actually like 15 minutes late, which is better time than what I usually do. And that's mostly because I had to help my dog with something. Speaking of my dog, you okay, boy? You okay, buddy? Yeah, that's what you get for eating so much jerky. Alright, sit down, okay? You have your bed right here. It is as close to me as possible. You have water. You ate all of your food. Now you're staring at me. He's just staring at me. Menacingly. And I'm staring back. He's just looking. He's just staring. He won't stop staring. Okay, boy. Okay. You won the staring contest. Good for you. I sure hope no one gets backstabbed over the course of this journey. Yeah, that would be a huge pain, especially since I've maxed out most of my characters' limit breaks. That sure would be an absolute pain. Wink. Speaking of which, I did a little off-screening before I started the stream. Nothing really major, it's just I realized that I never really bought tents in the game. I only had a total of 2 tents, and tents are really good because they max out your HP and MP whenever you get to a save point. So I just went to the nearest town, I think it was Nibelheim, and I bought 20 extra tents. This will basically keep us until the end of the game. I also went out of my way to head to the continent where Wutai is. I think it's all the way to the west. And I went to go pick up a very special enemy skill. It's called Magic Hammer. You drain 100 MP out of every enemy. Okay, I didn't realize it was every enemy. I thought it was only one enemy. That might be a typo now that I think about it. But Magic Hammer is pretty good. This is essentially a diet ether. You get like 3 less points if you use Magic Hammer instead of ether, because you know you have to use the 3 points needed for the MP, and you only get 97 back. But still, that's really, really good, especially if we accidentally run out of ethers at some point in the game. It's also a fantastic boss killer, because bosses don't really have that much MP in this game, and if you take away all their MP, they can't really do anything in the game. It's essentially like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne with Daisojo's life drain, or whatever drain it's called. Basically, you can neuter most of the bosses in the game, so that's pretty much all I did, though. This will basically help us for the next few dungeons. Magic Hammer and the extra tents. Did you actually max out Aerith's limit breaks? That I did, yes. We actually went out of our way to get Great Gospel in the last session. And let me tell you, Great Gospel is fantastic, because not only is it a max HP and MP heal plus invincibility, but it also doesn't heal the status effects that we get. Which means we can constantly have Fury on Aerith and spam Great Gospel. It's like a way better version than her Healing Wind. And that's pretty much the only level 4 limit break we got at this point. Every other limit break, level 4, we have not gotten yet. It's only Aerith. It took a while, but, you know, it's worth it. Especially since I'm going with the Paladin Aerith build. She's gonna need it. So anyways, welcome to the Temple of the Ancients. In my last playthrough, I actually brought Ketchi. Oh, she... I was actually worried that she had passed out on top of the bridge, but no, she's just lying on the floor for some reason. This is the Temple of the Ancients. I know. I feel it. The knowledge of the Ancients floating. It's all in the mist. You could become one with the planet, but you're stopping it with the strength of will. For the future, for us. Hey, who joined the call? Hey, it's Druid.
Hello.
Hi. I'm just streaming more Final Fantasy VII.
Ah, okay.
What are you saying? Do you understand? And stop laying on top of the bridge. It's weird. But yeah, this time I decided to just bring Tifa with us instead of Ketchi.
I figured you were gonna bring, because I know you were like, who do I pick?
It took a lot of debating, but you know what? I want the 1000 damage that Tifa can do. Because I'm here? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh boy, Aerith is talking to herself. I want to go inside.
I hope, like, when we get to this point in the remake, I hope they make a reference like that. Like, she's talking to herself again, guys. Ooh.
Ketchi, who hasn't been with us for very long, just says that. Or Sid. Sid would probably say, does she usually talk to herself? Black materia. Have fun having one of the most busted healing abilities in the series. Yeah, Great Gospel is just absolutely broken in the game. Look, number 9. Another man with a tattoo. And he's floating away. I think that's like the only black-robed figure that just floats away like that.
I think Pally and Scar and Fire are doing Minecraft right now.
I'd assume so, considering they were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically the reason why we don't get a sung battle in the game. It's because he's already incapacitated thanks to Sephiroth. Maybe we'll get one in the remake, but I don't count my promises. Especially since we have never fought him at all in any of the subsequent games in the franchise. At least to my knowledge. I don't know if you fight him in Crisis Core or any of the spin-offs.
Well, I know in Before Crisis, he's your boss, so that's a no. Yeah.
And I know he does appear in Crisis Core, but I'm not sure if it's a boss battle or anything. Also, I just realized when I saw that robed figure outside of the Temple of the Ancients, that's probably what the Sephiroth that fought Sung. That's probably what the Sephiroth was. It was one of those robed figures. Specifically the one that we just saw. The president was wrong. You're wrong. You tell him. I'm not gonna help you. Either way, there was no way Shinra could have won. Pretty harsh. Sounds like something you'd say. Well, then he knows Aerith very well. The keystone, place it on the altar. So they took it from us only to then give it back to us right afterwards. You crying? Why you crying? Sung's with our enemy, the Turks, but I've known him since we were little. There's not a lot of people I can say that about. In fact, there are probably only a handful of people in the world who really know me. Ah, that wonderful Stockholm Syndrome. I am still alive. Why am I still alive, even though everyone else is gone? Wow, that looks like an annoying puzzle. Good thing we didn't have to do anything involving this stone. Oh, I forgot that's how you enter the Temple of the Ancients. You just sink into the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played 7 in a very long while, so I forgot things.
I also forgot about this place too. The labyrinth. Words, feelings, so many of them. What a strange place. Do you think we're welcomed here? Oh, we entered. That's probably a sign. Leon, I know it's gonna be tough, but don't give up. We can do it. Doth my eyes deceive me? Was that a bunny? Either a bunny or an old man. Okay, so I know there's a couple of hidden loot throughout this place, and may or may not be missable. There's at least one materia throughout the Temple of the Ancients that is in fact missable, but I know where it is, so we're not going to miss it. Ooh, this guy actually has something. And Aerith does in fact have 100% counter rate. No, not counter rate, it's a cover rate. So she'll be covering everyone. And also countering. Only a high potion, huh? Well, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, Tifa. Your damage is just not that good. And you know what's probably because you're in the back row. I should probably move her. I don't have the long-range materia equipped to her anymore. I pretty much changed the materia builds between Aerith and Tifa, so now Tifa is rocking most of the magic-based materia, while Aerith is using all of the counter and cover materia. So Tifa's not going to be doing as much damage as she did during Mountain Nibble, but it's better than nothing.
Finally I get to sit down.
Oh hey, it's Maluki.
Hey.
We thought you were with Scar.
No, I literally haven't seen him today. I literally basically just sat down.
Oh.
I've been going since fucking 9 this morning.
Damn.
I'm fucking tired.
My gosh, that's more than 12 hours at this point. So you were working and then you went to go take your sister to work or pick her up?
No. I got off of work, I ate dinner, went to pick her up, had to wait an hour,
Ooh.
and then drive another half hour. It wasn't actually half hour, it was like 20 minutes because I hauled ass.
So ultimately you did a lot of stuff.
I didn't get back till like 9:20.
My gosh.
I'm just like, I'm just glad to be sitting down and not having to move anymore.
Yeah, I thought you were dealing with Scar because Fire had asked about the whole thing with Minecraft
And which I responded to by pinging both of them.
So
I got no response, and frankly, I don't care anymore.
Fair.
understandable.
Honestly, I have 0 Fs to give at the moment, and I'm just like, nah.
With all that you've done today, that is completely fair.
And I also didn't get my second break today, so
Oh, even worse.
yeah.
Not
That's
only were
what
you
I'm
running
thinking.
off of fumes, but you didn't get the necessary amount of breaks that you were supposed to get.
Uh,
Good day.
I'm glad I had those 2 donuts I got. That's it.
I don't know why I'm manipulating these guys. I'm pretty sure they don't have any type of enemy skills that I want. This is pretty much just to get them out of the way, though. Damn, Aerith.
All I know is I feel sore and tired. At least mentally.
I didn't get to ask, what is your schedule? I'm assuming you have a day off tomorrow, because if not, that's unfortunate.
No.
Or
10:30 to 4? Or 3, I think?
Oh, 10:30 is in 10:30 in the
10:30
morning.
to 4.
Okay, that's unfortunate, because then you're probably gonna have to go to bed soon.
Not till 1.
And it's like 11 at the moment, right?
3 hours from now.
Okay.
I have some time to have some fun tonight,
True.
hopefully.
Oh, by the way, we may or may not be watching the Sonic movie tomorrow,
Well,
depending on if Scar is still awake or not.
8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Tuesday.
That actually might be a better time. Okay, so if we don't watch the Sonic movie tomorrow, then we'll definitely be watching it on Tuesday. Halloween, baby! We're gonna be watching Sonic on Halloween. Now that is a spoopy time.
And I have I have a cleaning to go to at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's right.
For the dentist, yeah, on the 31st.
On Halloween, no less.
Yeah. Like I keep telling him he wants to save the teeth. I'm like, dude, you can't save my teeth. Stop trying.
Yeah,
The
you
insurance
don't
keeps
want
telling
to.
You no. Yeah. Hey, I have to listen to him. So.
Exactly. Where
Well,
the
I must
heck is
suffer.
Where the heck is the items that cures frog? Did I buy any?
Ooh.
Some of
Oh,
all
I know.
antidotes.
I said I had a very fun idea that popped into my head because I was listening to some freaking shanty. I don't know, something about some wolf captain who's blind, but also just a really well-known captain. And the Pally just well acquainted with him because they went on like this little side adventure thing while Pally was younger.
Sounds
I don't know.
adorable, at least.
He
I can't believe it. We're rocking a team of frogs and it's working. Tifa, no! Tifa! Tifa! Damn it, she's asleep. Oh, but we learned frog song. So all hope is not lost.
I mean, I would share the song that I was listening to, but I don't know if it's copyright, so...
Is it from a specific product? Or, movie franchise? Is it owned by an artist? Or a famous artist?
It's from some group called Sail North.
Well, either way, yeah, best not to play it, considering it might actually be copyrighted.
Just checking the description now.
And I'm pretty sure yes, motherfucker suplexed a frog. Good job, Tifa and her army of toads. In order to cure the frog from Cloud, Tifa must then kiss him. Lucky materia, huh? Luck plus. Luck plus 10. What the heck does luck do in this game?
Probably item drop chance or some shit.
You know what? We're giving it to Aerith because that's funny.
It might be like steel, right?
Oh, then maybe I should give it to Tifa. But you
Yeah.
know what? It's still funny
Maybe
to give
so,
luck to Aerith because, you know, she's lucky. Nothing bad is going to happen to her. She's going to have good luck for the rest of the day. Oh, Rocket Punch!
Oh yeah, also good. I found out apparently there's a mod for Monster Hunter World that makes things into stories. Apparently.
So there's a mod that lets you tame things.
Supposedly.
Does it turn it into an RPG?
Not that I'm aware of. But I don't know. I don't know how the mod works. Or have I seen it, so I don't know.
Well, the taming aspect sounds intriguing.
Yeah. Okay, so I just looked up what luck affects. It affects Critical hit rate, chance to avoid attack, and chance to land attacks.
Okay, that's perfect because Aerith is inflicted with Fury, which means she has a low accuracy rate at the moment. And if we get more crits with Aerith, that means, you know, more damage. Yay! Yes, this is just delicious to Maluki.
No, Maluki sounds like he's ready to pass out, which I do not blame him.
Not at all, yeah. Don't worry, Maluki, we'll find a nice dragon for you to lay on so that you can sleep. I'm doing this temple completely blind. Well, not blind, I've been here before, it's just I don't remember the exact route to get through this place, but I don't think it really matters. I just know there are 2 items that are missable, but I know how to get them, so... As long as I can get those 2 things, I am fine. Oh my gosh, Aerith has no magic whatsoever. She just has attack. Oh wait, it's these guys again. Screw this battle. Run, Tifa and the frogs. Run! What the heck was that? Yeah, I don't know how I managed to replicate that.
When you get a chance, check your Discord.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, I agree, Druid. I 100% agree. I think I go down here. Oh, no, I was supposed to go to the left over here. That old man rabbit guy, I think, is leading me to the correct passage, the correct route. Oh gosh, it's the giant rock! I actually forgot about this. Okay, we made it. Nice. And here it is, the morph materia. Okay, maybe I should get out of the menu right now, because my gosh, that sound is... It's just looping. That is a delicious sound font right there. Yes. It's amazing. I love this sound. Oh gosh, what are those rocks doing to each other? Ow. Oh, poor Cloud. How did I make it through that? That rock clearly hit me. We did it somehow. Everyone alright? That sure took a lot out of us. Oh no, Leon, come quick. But we were just over there. Well, at least we don't have to deal with the rocks anymore. It's a pool of grape jelly. It's full of knowledge of the ancients. The ancients knew how to make jelly? No, not knowledge. Consciousness, a living soul. It's the collective unconsciousness. This is where we're going to meet Nyarlathotep. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Aerith, no, don't dunk your head into the jelly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start belting out the song from Metal Gear Revengeance.
From what? From Revengeance?
Metal Gear Yeah, Metal Gear Revengeance.
Okay, which one?
It's the song where you first fight the senator for the first time.
Oh, right, the one that's actually called Collective Unconsciousness.
Yeah.
I never actually liked that song all that much. Now every other song in the game I enjoy. Collective Unconsciousness, it's okay.
I have it in my Steam list. I should probably play it.
You should. It's a pretty good
Yeah.
game. Even as like a standalone platinum adventure game, it's still really good. Like, you don't even really need to know much about Metal Gear to enjoy the gameplay of Rising. We have to report to the president, so get out of here.
I have a feeling at some point we all three of us should probably play Baldur's Gate or something.
I've always been interested in Baldur's Gate. Is it a multiplayer?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. One of these days we'll get Baldur's Gate 3, I'm guessing, since that's the recent one.
No,
Yep, that is the one. And I will play a druid that ends up going down the circle of the mushroom, I think. I think that's what it's called, because that's the only one that lets you talk with, lets you have companions. So,
I don't know what I'd play, but Baldur's Gate is based off of D&D, right?
yes.
If so, then I'll
It's literally
probably
in
just go with
D&D.
Bard.
It's in D&D, yeah.
Right, you know, I completely forgot. We watched the movie a couple weeks ago, and they actually referenced it.
Mm.
Well, good thing Elena left, or else she would probably get stabbed by He just slides into the scene. And I love Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith's models just watching this unfold. It just looks like they're sitting at a movie theater watching this unfold. Ooh, I can't wait to watch the film Sung gets stabbed by Sephiroth.
We can multiplayer up to 4 people.
Aerith, you're gonna love this. Ooh, 4 people. But who would the 4th person be? Or
Not
would it just be
necessary.
Not interested.
Just know that it is up to 4 people. That is all that was necessary to know.
Nice. Yeah, we'll add that to our plans then.
There can be no more than 4 players, including the main character in an active party. There are 6 permanent companions and 4 temporary companions available. Players can additionally hire up to 3 hirelings in addition to the companions.
Mm. So I don't get why he creates a doppelganger like this. And it's getting closer and closer to the screen. Oh gosh, it's coming to hug Cloud. Cloud specifically. I will meld with all the spirits. I will become one with it. It will become one with me. You can do that? The way lies here. Only death awaits you, but do not fear. For it is through death that a new spirit energy is born. Soon you will live again as a part of me. I don't know if I want to become a part of you. You're mean.
Just let me know when you guys get it, and I'll get it.
Yeah, well, probably gonna have to wait until Druid's situation clears up.
Well, I figured as much.
Yeah, I know. That's what's slowing me down on stuff right now. So,
As for me, probably at the beginning of the year, maybe February, considering I have to handle some expenses. And it's a full price game, right? It's $59.
Wait, what?
Baldur's Gate 3, it's like a full price game.
I'll look at my wish list 1 sec.
Okay. Heck, maybe they'll add it to the winter Steam sale.
60.
Yeah. So either we'll wait until the winter Steam sale to see if it's on sale then, or, you know, we'll just get it once we have the money.
If I'm here still.
If you're here. Oh, right, yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna hope that you will be. Oh. Hello. Taking a bath in the steamy purple goo? Why is Sephiroth just... Oh, there he goes. So who the heck are you, old man? Nyum nyum. I think this is supposed to be one of the bunnies from 4. Because he says the exact same thing and he looks similar to one of those bunnies. Although, honestly, I don't want it to be one of those bunnies, considering those were the Lunarians. There's a weird obsession with Japan wanting people from the moon to be bunnies, I've noticed. Here's the room. I am the Time Guardian, ye who seeks the knowledge of the ancients. I control the time. Select your path. Okay, move it myself, spin, or proceed now. I'm gonna move it myself. So I actually don't remember which room I'm supposed to go into, so just in case I screw this up and I accidentally miss the item, I'm gonna make a save state right here. So I believe the path is all the way down there. You may proceed. Huh. Maybe this was a mistake. Hey, it's locked. No good, we have to catch it. It? Aerith, did you just assume its gender? You must be tired. Yeah, I want to go home. Yeah, but it'll all be over soon. The guard that escaped with the key to the door moves on a set course. Memorize the doors he enters and exits to find out the pattern and catch him at an exit. Oh yeah, you can jump down to the ramp below and to the left of the screen. Yeah, but what if I don't want it? What if I want to go back? This thing has a mouth. This thing is creepy. FF7's more cinematic moments like these look so unintentionally funny with the PS1 models. It really does. Which is exactly why the remake is going to be really good. Oh, I actually can't do anything there. Okay. Oh, please don't tell me we have to do this entire cutscene again. Oh, thank goodness. Aerith knows when to shut up. Wait, no, I didn't want to press the X button. Alright, let me just start over, because, like, having to do this entire clock puzzle just to get back to where I was is really, really annoying, so. Let's go to... Okay, we're gonna start from the top here. We're gonna go to 1 and see, or 13, to, or 12. It's 12 up there. We're gonna go to 12 and see what's up there. Okay, definitely shouldn't have gone to 12. That's the way to the final area of the game. Okay, I need to go to 1. No, I'm actually going the completely wrong direction. Or am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Trying to get to every single room in this place is really annoying. Alright, starting from the ground up. Oh, okay. Did not expect the battle to be in there. Oh gosh, it's frogs and a woman! Gemnezi. It's literally just a woman. Nothing special about her, apparently. Even as a frog, Aerith does a significant amount of damage. Nothing to steal. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, maybe I should have brought some sort of item that heals Toad, because this is starting to get really annoying. I do have Frog Song, but that still inflicts sleep on anything that I cast it on. So it's not that worth it to just use it to get rid of Toad, because then I have to deal with sleep right after that. Oh, this is a reference to Final Fantasy IV? The Frog Lady. Oh, I don't remember. I haven't played Final Fantasy IV in years. Ever since the PSP version that I got, like, when I was a teenager. That's cool. I love it when they reference, past games like that. Okay, so did I get anything from that battle? I didn't actually pay attention to the item drop. No, I didn't actually get anything from that. Okay, that was just a battle. Maybe I could have morphed her into something, but I haven't used the morph materia on anyone yet. Okay, let's move on.
I feel strangely blank and numb at the moment.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
fair.
thanks.
You are incredibly
Thanks, thank
tired,
you.
aren't you?
I don't fucking know at this point.
Maybe you should go take a nap, Maluki.
That is possibly a good idea.
Yeah, you should take an early nap, and then you can wake up earlier than you're supposed to. So you'll at least get some decent rest.
I never wake up earlier than I'm supposed to.
Okay, then you'll sleep for the full hours that, like,
I will straight sleep for 12 fucking hours sometimes.
Maybe that's what you need.
It also didn't help that I had turkey for dinner. That's probably half why. I have, like, no energy.
Yeah, turkey usually makes you very sleepy.
I had a whole 2 freaking turkey legs.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I am genuinely surprised that you're still awake then.
Whole 2 turkey legs and some cranberry sauce and some stuffing.
Yeah, the tryptophan's coming in after you. From the turkey
Well,
legs.
it's making me really freaking relaxed, but at the same time, it's just making absolutely zero thoughts go to my brain right now.
Mm-hmm. And we can definitely tell.
Other than feeling oddly tense.
Tense, you say?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't understand what's going on right now.
Who are you people?
I'll be right. I'm gonna go wash my head.
Okay. Also, these guys are doing significant amount of damage to me. Okay, what are they doing to me? I am genuinely scared of these guys. Couldn't manipulate. Let's get our limit off. Oh no, it's gonna hit Aerith. They're blinded, so they're gonna be missing. But let's just hope that Clem Hazard can take these guys out. Yeah, they have very low HP apparently. Man, those guys kind of reminded me of the Likes. Weird battle. It didn't give me anything either. Antifa having cure, it's so weird. I usually don't give it to her.
Tifa would be classed as a monk, right?
Yeah.
You think?
I mean, at least I've always seen her as a monk. I know in some games, monks have access to a skill that can heal themselves.
I think it's chakra?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the after years, one of the monk characters can use chakra. And so I've always associated it with monk-specific characters, but it's not really all that common with any of the monks after 4. Ooh, the Princess Guard. I think that's supposed to be Aerith's ultimate weapon. Raises power when you need to protect others nearby. Interesting. I don't actually know what that means, but look at those materia slots. 7 and 3 linked ones. That's really good. Except for the fact that Umbrella has her highest attack, so we're sticking with Umbrella. If I was actually playing Aerith normally, that would be the weapon that I would go with, and I would make her into a magic damage dealer, or healer, technically, is what she's supposed to be. But no, we're going with the Paladin Aerith. Because I'm crazy like that. I'm the type of person that would make Aerith a Paladin and Lulu into a physical attacker. You should understand by now. Oh my god, okay! I completely forgot that you fall to into the hole if the second hand actually hits you, which is actually what we were supposed to do. This atmosphere, here it comes. This is the treasure that we were supposed to get, and we're fighting a pincer battle against giant dragonflies. Ancient dragons. We found the dragon that Maluki is going to sleep on. Right, so here's Great Gospel. We can actually show this off. And she's using her umbrella, but she doesn't know how to use it, so she just put her umbrella on the ground. Good job, Aerith, but your umbrella didn't protect us from the rain. Now let me show you what a real limit break is. And just to reiterate, Great Gospel heals all of your HP, all of your MP, and makes every character invincible for a limited amount of time. It is the best support limit break in the entire game. Motherfucker suplex the dragon!
And if you install a new threat, you can always get her back, lady.
You know what? True. But is Great Gospel as good in the new threat as it is in the main game?
It's actually stronger.
Then you basically just have a way to break the game.
It's balanced, I want to say, but it feels stronger.
Okay. I mean, it better be balanced, otherwise it's kind of unfair. Then again, there are a lot of things in Final Fantasy VII that can be seen as unfair. Stuff that you can use. Like Knights of the Round. Or counter materia Knights of the Round. Lots of mechanics.
But, yeah, with new threat, a lot of the stuff on there is balanced. Some stuff has been made harder for obvious reasons. There's certain points in the game where you have to do certain things that you wouldn't normally do, which makes getting certain items or certain things a little more difficult.
I see. Just to make it more interesting. That is a mod that...
New threat actually gives your characters classes.
Oh, right, yeah.
That you can pick, yeah.
So I can actually make Aerith... Oh, I'm all the way back here. I can actually make Aerith into a paladin.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Alright, well, I guess we have to trek through the entire Temple of the Ancients again. But we got the Nail Bat for Cloud, which is his joke weapon. It has the highest attack stat at this point in terms of his weapons, but, you know, no materia slots, so you're missing out on that. Also, apparently I missed an item over here. A mind source? Well, I'm actually glad that I came back all the way over here so I can give this to Tifa. I'm pretty much giving all of my sources to Tifa. She's going to be credited to hell and back. Who are you? Also, a treasure? The silver rifle. Okay, that's for Vincent. Nice. Yum yum. Okay. can you actually understand Amerith?
We finally caught up to you. I'm sorry you waited for me. Those are the spirit bodies of the ancients. They look like bunnies. They've been away from their planet for a long time to protect this temple. Over the many years, they've lost the ability to talk. Actually, they didn't need words from the beginning because there was only one objective for those left in the temple. Please talk to me.
But they can't talk.
No good. I don't understand the rest. Are you afraid? Is it because Sephiroth is in the temple? Or something else?
I guess we'll never find out. Oh, we can rest, we can buy something, or we can save. What do you got to sell? Oh, finally! Mating kisses! We actually have none of those. I'm buying 40 of them. I also need a couple more hypers, just in case. And some more tranquilizers. Ooh, we can actually buy ethers in the game! Okay, that's cool. Well, now that I have Magic Hammer, ethers aren't really all that required anymore. But that's good to know that we can buy ethers from this guy. The monk in OG Final Fantasy IV can use Chakra 2, I believe. However, it got removed in the localization because us Westerners were too dumb for the character-specific abilities back then. Yeah, that was a thing. In like Final Fantasy...
upsetting.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy IV, which was Final Fantasy II for the West, they removed all of the specific abilities for the characters. So, Rosa's Prey, Kane's Jump, Cecil's Darkness, they were all just removed because too many options would probably confuse the little ones. Which sucks because Prey was a genuinely good strategy for Rosa. And a Dragoon without Jump might as well just not even be a Dragoon at all.
You could say he was, at that point, that he was a Dragon Knight, not a full-blown Dragoon.
But wait, Freya's a Dragon Knight and she can use Jump.
Technically, that's what Dragoons are, but I'm like trying to like make it less power stronger, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's hard to explain what I'm trying to do.
No, I totally get what you mean. It's just I like to bust people's balls. So I don't know how to get this treasure chest over here. I don't know how to get down there. There's a entranceway, but I don't see anywhere that leads to it. Pretty soon we're going to be playing Final Fantasy IV for the channel. It's either going to be Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy X. That's going to be our next Final Fantasy. And for 4, I'm going to do the DS version. Well, the Steam version, which is technically the DS version. It's 3D Final Fantasy IV. So that'll be fun.
And that is the one where at a certain point you, in the story, you are given the abilities, right? And you have to just put them on the character.
From what I know, yes.
Pally is asking something in the Discord if you want to look.
Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah. He looks very, very tired. I'm waiting for him to come back. Yeah, Final Fantasy X. That's going to be a fun one to do. We're specifically... Go on.
Oh, I was saying, yes, the one I grew up with.
Yeah, I know it's your favorite Final Fantasy.
Well, that's when I was like a teenage. Like I think it was around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know in my my younger age, I had the PS1.
Yeah.
Well, not really, but it was like, I'm trying to think because I remember having a Sega that broke down. I remember having a Super Nintendo, and then around that time N64 came out. I wasn't interested in that because PlayStation came out. So somewhere around there was when I had the PlayStation.
Yeah,
So.
and it was mostly just Nintendo games on there.
Mm-hmm.
But Final Fantasy X is in fact your favorite Final Fantasy, from what I remember.
Yes, I grew up with the like 7, 8, 9, but then When I got older, it was 10, 10, 2, and I wanted to play 11, but I couldn't afford it at the time because I had no money.
Hey, same. I was basically in your position as well, although I got into Final Fantasy during the time when 13 was still new. Technically speaking, my first Final Fantasy game was Dissidia Final Fantasy, which, you know, starting with a crossover, probably not a good idea, but it made me appreciate the franchise, which allowed me to then get into Final Fantasy VIII, which was my first and still my favorite. Also, Pally, you look like a gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fixed it, but I didn't use a comb.
Oof. I mean, you don't really need to use one. You look pretty just the way you are.
No, I mean, I literally just... My whole hairstyle is fix it with your hands.
Well, I have long hair, so I kind of do have to use a comb. Otherwise, it just gets really natted, and it's not good when you have long hair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My favorite is 6 because of a sentimental value. 9 is my second favorite, sort of due to the same reason, and 10 and 7 were tied for my third favorite for a while. However, after a while, I decided 10 a bit more. That's fair. 6 is also a pretty good game. 6, 8, 9, and I'm one of those weird people who like 13. Those are probably some of my favorite Final Fantasy games.
13 was fun.
Yeah, it genuinely is. If you give it a chance and you know, you try to you turn your brain off for some of the more eyebrow raising mechanics.
Dude, you can turn your brain off for the entirety of the game, almost. Except for the beginning part. The beginning part is just weird.
After the Battle of Odin, you can turn your brain off.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Maybe the battle with the Proto-Florian, because that one's also pretty difficult. But after that, it becomes
The biggest
smooth
challenge
sailing.
was Odin and the fucking guy you fight 3 times.
What was the guy you fought 3 times?
Literally the main villain.
Oh, right, Robopope.
Yeah. He's just annoying.
Yeah, he's really annoying. Oh, Ribbon!
Honestly, they were the hardest. That's it. Also, I was looking at my activity today. I have 165 minutes worth of activity today. And 15,298 steps.
Wow, that's a lot of steps. Your legs must be on fire right now.
Well, I mean, my knees are a little sore, but other than that, I'm fine. It's not anything out of the usual. Can't be as bad as rocking 48,000 in one day.
Jeez.
I blame my aunt.
Oh, what did she do to you?
We walked around DC all day.
Oh, right, that was during your vacation.
No, I just went to visit her for a weekend.
Oh, okay.
Which actually is what I'm going to be doing again this weekend, actually.
Oh, nice.
So, my weekend is going to be consistent of more walking.
Walking, more walking. Your legs are gonna be amazingly toned after all this is done.
They kind of are.
Well, yeah, they normally are, but they're gonna be even more so. Ooh, the work glove! I think that's for Tifa. That's her joke weapon. Yeah, it is. Look at that damage. I'm not using that. I will use it once we get to the Wutai section, though. Is 13 turn-based or more action-oriented? I never took the time to find out. It's turn-based with emphasis on auto combat. Basically, you only get to control your main character, and then you have 2...
An RNG movement.
Yeah, RNG movement, and then you have 2 AI-controlled characters.
Because there's a slight chance if one of your characters goes off into fuck all elsewhere, they won't be hit by AoE.
That too, like, potentially, because of the animations, your characters can just move out of the way.
You're like, I'm gonna just shimmy my ass over there. Oh, is it? Fine.
Oh, look, he's using his ultimate move. Just sidesteps.
Targets main character. Oh, guess I'll die.
Time to slowly walk away. Which you can do in Lightning Returns. You can actually control Lightning and move her at any point throughout the battlefield. You can actually just walk out of animations.
Interesting.
Snow's about to use his ultimate move. Casually moonwalks backwards. That's a pretty good game, Lightning Returns. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Wait. My brain casually turns on. Oh, right, this is where we're supposed to go. Okay. I am hoping that I didn't miss anything else in those other rooms. I'm pretty sure all I needed to get was the Morph Materia, the Bat, and the Princess Guard. So I think we're good.
This is the room with the murals.
We made it. Where are you, Sephiroth? Oh boy, it's this scene. The scene where you can definitely tell the English translation is sort of fumbled a little bit. So cold. I am always by your side.
Yeah, I totally didn't listen to this song for 2 hours fucking straight.
Why would you
On
listen
repeat.
to Sephiroth's song on repeat? I mean, I
No,
get One Wing Angel, but
The
why
song
this?
the song that I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I was just lost in thought for 2 hours just because I was trying to drown out the fucking angry manager that I had today.
hey, I do that all the time with songs that I enjoy. You know how many hours I spent listening to one of Gorilla's songs while I was on a car trip? A lot.
I was listening
You know
to
how
music
sick I
for
am to
so
that
long
song?
One of my
Very
earbuds
much.
died.
Oh, you poor soul.
I just put in the other one and then continue vibing.
But even still, like, is it like dead? Completely dead?
No, I just put it back in the case and it charged.
Oh, okay, never mind. I assumed when you said dead, it's
It-
like, oh no, it's gone forever.
No, like it died and disconnected. I was like, oh, fuck. What's in the other one?
Oh, thank goodness, I still have time to equip stuff.
And thank God our fucking store manager isn't here. She went on vacation.
Oh, I'm guessing she's a bitch.
You exist and you just feel eyeballs on the side of your head. I'm like,
It's lovely.
she's the type of manager who, like, you just don't feel comfortable when she's around. Even if she's not in your general vicinity, you just don't feel comfortable. You always feel like there's someone watching in the back of your head. It's just not fun to work.
And constantly judging you at the same time.
At least with what's been doing right today and yesterday, I literally just vibe the fuck out of my job and just like, honestly, I feel more efficient when I can just vibe.
Yeah, you're just there to get through the day, get paid, that's it. You're not trying to cause any trouble.
It's you get yelled at for having an earbud in. It's a fucking grocery store, bitch. I don't care.
Yeah, and over the little minute stuff like that, no one's gonna care
Not to
about
mention
you
I
having
get paid
earbuds.
minimum wage. You don't pay me enough to give a fuck.
That too.
Exactly.
$13.25 an hour. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Literally, a fast food restaurant pays better.
So I take it your job at McDonald's paid you more?
Hmm.
Mm.
It was 15. It was like. I mean, it was like $13.50, and then I went down to $13.25, and then. Or sorry, it was originally $12.50 when I joined, but then it went up to $13.25 because they raised minimum wage.
And wasn't that
But
around
no.
the time when the pandemic happened, or did you leave McDonald's
That
before
was
2020?
after.
Oh, okay. Were you being paid for the what's it called? There was a term. Essential workers. Were you being paid essential pay?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Well, around the time, most of the people who were still working during the time of the pandemic, they were being paid a higher sum because they were considered essential workers. Okay. Well, I guess fast food didn't really count as essential, so.
The pandemic was ending.
Unfortunate. Yeah. So basically, you have this current job at the moment because it's good on your resume? Or you just want to get...
Because I didn't want to work at McDonald's and get burnt every fucking day.
Okay, fair.
And treated like garbage more than I already am.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait, literally I was doing every job in that damn place because everyone else was off puffing a smoke in the back.
Yeah, from what you told me, literally no one paid attention to their jobs there. So you were literally carrying that place.
Mm-hmm. Then I quit. And I laughed my ass off when the fucking manager screamed.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to ask, like, did you leave in a very angry fashion? Did you tell them off?
No, actually, I put in my 2 weeks notice and then I took a 2-week vacation.
Hey!
I was like, fuck all y'all, I'm out.
Later,
Like,
suckers.
I worked for the first week of my 2-week notice, and then the last week I was like, bye. I went to San Diego.
That sounds very similar to how my thing at Pizza Hut was. Funny enough.
I was like, I'm fucking done. I don't like you guys popping smokes behind me while I'm washing dishes. Fuck you.
Don't let
Oh,
you get
yeah.
burned all the time.
Mm-hmm. Because I was a fucking fry cook.
Yeah, at the very least, now you don't have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. I also don't go home smelling like a fucking onion.
Onions are delicious.
Like, I mean, I like onions too, but I don't like, no one like them.
I don't
Especially
like
with
them,
my
but I don't
mom.
like to smell like them. I get it.
Especially with my mom, she's got a hypersensitive nose. She smells everything, man. It's scary.
You come into the house after working at McDonald's, she just goes, "Get out of here!" Or throws you into the bath.
No, she just always comes in. It's like, you smell like an onion. I'm like, fuck.
Do I offend?
No, it's just like an existential dread that just comes over you, and I'm like, oh.
Oof.
He's like, thank you for reminding that I feel gross. Thank you.
Okay, so it's at this point where we're pretty much given the idea of the plot. So Sephiroth wants to use the ultimate magic meteor to destroy the planet in order to then enter into the life stream, where he will then take over every single soul. Whether or not his plan would succeed, well, we haven't finished the game yet, so I'm not going to say anything about that.
So basically, what you're saying is Sephiroth's trying to either take over the world or destroy the world.
He's doing both at the same time.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Cloud is getting affected somehow by something.
Cloud?
Isn't this funny, Tifa?
Hey, Cloud.
Let's go meet Taishitsi. Black materia. Call Meteor.
Cloud, get a hold of yourself.
You know, now I'm actually glad that I brought Tifa here so that she can witness this thing. I'm Cloud. How should I? I don't know. Oh gosh, Tifa, he's posing. We have to stop him as Aerith gets her umbrella. I remember my way.
Cloud?
What's wrong? Is something wrong? The fact that he just had a mental breakdown and then immediately plays it all cool like nothing ever happened. No wonder everyone is so terrified of trying to upset Cloud. Well, Tifa specifically.
Sephiroth got away.
Don't worry about it. I understood what he said. So this must be Meteor, right?
Is something going to fall from the sky?
Well, that's typically what a meteor does, Tifa.
This must be magic. Just what Sephiroth was saying. The ultimate destructive magic. Meteor. And for some reason not Ultima in this game. It finds small drifting planets with its magic. And then collides with them. This planet might get wiped out entirely.
Sephiroth? No, it's Dragon Sephiroth. It is not me. It is my pet Durgan. Oh wait, is Tifa affected by something? Oh wait, no. Good. She's not affected by darkness like in the last battle. All right, so we're gonna do something fun here. We're gonna use Big Guard with Cloud, and then for Tifa. Oh wait, Tifa doesn't have Death Sentence. Cloud has Death Sentence. All right, fine then. We'll just use Magic Hammer on this guy. Wow, that did a lot of damage on Cloud. Wow, Cloud is already dead. I forgot how powerful this boss's attacks were. Wait, no, I didn't mean to cure the dragon. No, Tifa, no! See, Tifa is a fan of dragons as well. She doesn't want to kill the dragon. There you go! We'll wait until Cloud's turn to heal. Alright, so Tifa's been affected by Death Sentence, aka Doom, which means this is prime time for us to try out her damage. Yep, 1,297. That is nuts. The fact that she can just casually do that much damage with just one simple spell is amazing. Unfortunately, we have to keep Cloud alive, so this battle is taking a lot longer than it should be. Can we cast slow on this thing? Oh, we can actually! Aerith, you are not getting your limit break fast enough. Oh, there goes Death Sentence. Yep, there she's dead. Okay. We wasted a little too much time. So we're gonna have Tifa revive, then we'll use a Cure 2. I'm hoping Aerith can effectively get her limit break after this. We'll get to Cloud's turn as well. Okay, she has her limit break, but I'm actually not going to use Great Gospel automatically. I want to use Death Sentence on Tifa first, and then we'll use Great Gospel. Because the funny thing about invincibility, if a character is invincible, they won't be affected by status effects. So Tifa has Doom on her, while also being invincible now. And we've essentially won the battle at this point. You know, once Tifa actually decides to attack. There we go. And Aerith kills Steeled. This is how you do it, Tifa. Ooh, the dragon armlet. We just skinned this dragon and they're now wearing it on our wrist. Alright, all you have to do is take the black materia out of there and not give it to Sephiroth. Pretty manageable, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say 100% manageable.
But you're in the sleep forever or never get tired. One of those sounds like a superpower, the other just sounds like actual death. Yeah.
Honestly true. So we now have access to...
Isn't that funny?
We have the Durgan. We have Bahamut. I'm actually not going to use Bahamut. I don't necessarily use summons in Final Fantasy VII. They're not really all that useful in my opinion.
So we just have the normal Durgan, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We have the Daddy Durgan.
Nice.
The way you said that, Maluki.
That was the intention.
I take it we don't have Cyber Durgan yet. He comes later, right?
No, sadly, yeah, that's later. We'll get him eventually. Tifa, I did not give you poison. Why didn't I give you poison? Oh, why don't you have poison? There you go. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's get the black materia. Wait, where's the black materia? Black materia. Where's the black materia? Oh wait, we already took the black materia. Never mind. That's right, the black materia. Oh wait, no we didn't. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We're locked in. Okay, well when I was interacting with this thing, it didn't say anything. What? Okay, there we go. Apparently the game was super picky.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of dragon would you be? Like a regular one or like a feathered dragon?
My character?
Mm-hmm.
Good question. Well, I want my dragon to have hair, so probably feathers.
You can have fluff without being a feathered dragon. by
But
the way.
scales, yeah, dragon. Okay, normal dragon it is. No feathers. Feathers are for pussies.
I will end your existence.
Try it, bitch. What is this?
You will not insult Pally in front of me.
But I just did. What are you gonna do about it? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He said he was sorry.
Feather dragons are cool.
I personally like harpy dragons, but that's a whole different other situation.
Do harpies even classify as dragons?
No. Regular harpies, no.
Mm.
Harpy dragon, I think that's just something different.
What about dragonutes?
Oh.
I'll take dragonutes any day.
Okay, yeah, harpy dragon is basically a feathered dragon if it was a drake.
There
Or a
you
wyvern,
go.
sorry.
Dragon highlight, yeah,
Basically, it's a feathered wyvern. That's cool.
pretty much, yeah.
Are they common, or is it just like,
I've literally never heard of them before. But I'll be real with you.
Same.
Dragon needs. Yeah, good question?
Also, this is like the best scene in the entire game, and this is when you can definitely tell the English translation is a little wacky.
Wait, black materia. What should we do?
Let's see.
I guess. Honestly, they're about as close as you'll get to whatever the freaking bipedal dragons it is in Spyro. They might as well all be dragon newts there, honestly, than regular dragons.
Pretty much.
Nani?
They're all a
Really?
bunch of fat dragon newts.
Okay, hey, that sounds adorable.
Oh, some of them are fat, the other ones are just extremely tall for absolutely no goddamn reason. Like, how's the weather up there, buddy?
Yeah, in a sense, I always thought harpies were just bird ladies.
Well, some are, and then you got some that are like bred with dragons, and that's where I think the concept for harpy dragon.
All I have to say is, fuck the harpies, they're a piece of shit.
But
Yeah,
they do have the best deck.
All I know is the harpies from World of Warcraft, and I fucking hate them. They're just annoying.
I say they have the best deck, but I've always been more of a fairy deck kind of guy. Sorry,
I don't know what the
sorry,
fuck
May.
you're referencing.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I'm guessing
reference
you.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna guess Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was like, I have no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Don't worry, I'm just a nerd. Ignore me.
We're all nerds. We're all on this server.
So the whole building is
Exactly.
the black materia. This huge temple. This is the black materia. You just said that, Cloud. Then no one could take it?
It's pretty hard, in more ways than one.
You see, this is a model of the temple. And inside it is a device, which gets smaller each time you solve a puzzle. Oh, it's like a Rubik's Cube of death.
As the model becomes smaller, you become smaller too. Until it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
And the person inside is a micro. Although that's not actually how it works. The person inside would pretty much get squished to death. if we solve the puzzle, the black material will get smaller and smaller, and we can then take it out.
Yes, but there's one thing. We can only answer the puzzle inside the temple, so anyone who solves the puzzle will be crushed by the temple.
The ancients didn't want dangerous magic to be taken out of the temple so easily. And yet we still have the... And yet, later on, we find the ultimate material out in the wild.
Let's just leave it, okay?
No, we gotta think of a way to get it out. Because Sephiroth has a lot of different flunkies. It's nothing to him to throw their lives away to get the black materia. This place isn't safe.
Oh, if this is the part that I think it is, I love this.
So what are we gonna do? So you think the game would have ended if we just didn't take the black materia? Would Sephiroth actually have been able to send other people to get it? Maybe that's a what if that they'll cover.
Hi, Leon. It's me. Let's go.
I don't know why, but saying that sentence with that voice is just... It's weird, man.
I overheard the whole story. Don't forget about me, even though you didn't take me in your party. Everything you said makes perfect sense. You can use my stuffed body to protect the future of the planet.
We can't let Sephiroth get his hands on the black materia. And we can't let the Shinra get their hands on it too, either.
But Leon, there's really nothing else you can do. Everyone, please trust me.
Okay, pussy, I trust you.
Alrighty then, leave it all to me. Please hurry, you gotta get out of here. I'll be waiting at the exit.
He says the exit, but it's actually just the northern room in the clock puzzle. In the clock puzzle room. Which I think we just cut to. Or not. Ooh, do I actually get to backtrack and actually get into the other rooms? Hey, I think I can. Nice, so we can actually see what I missed over here to the left. Or not, it won't let me. Well, I sure hope there's nothing important in those 3 rooms over there. Okay, I am going to make a save state here because Druid knows what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. Maluki probably doesn't know what's about to happen, but we don't want
I'm
whatever's
not
to
even
happen to
here
happen.
right now.
Exactly. Oh, Miles, you're the only
in
one
here.
that doesn't know.
I'm here in spirit.
What's that? You're in me?
You know,
It's warm. In more ways than one, Cloud. In more ways than one. This isn't good. Oh gosh, there it is.
oh, it's the wall demon.
Behind you.
Oh no,
the
it's
fucking wall demon.
Oh no, it's another Final Fantasy IV reference. This place apparently had 2 Final Fantasy IV references. The Frog Maiden and the Demon Wall.
Limited edition Mario Milk. It's just March 11th. It's just March 10th. Lol.
Okay, so first off, we're going to start with Big Guard. Excuse me, did I not put the enemy skill materia on Cloud? I didn't. Good to know. Alright, well this is going to be significantly harder than what I had originally planned. I was going to have Tifa basically murder this thing. You know what, no, screw it. We spent all that time grinding for the limit breaks, getting Tifa that weapon, figuring out a strategy in order to make Tifa extra tough. I am not going to waste it. We're putting the enemy skill on Cloud. I want to use Death Sentence, dang it. Also, I completely forgot that they got rid of the Fury on Aerith. There we go. Now we're ready for the battle. Tifa dropping the R word as Barrett is lamenting over Marlene as they climb the stairs up to the Shinra HQ. Yeah, that's definitely something that was removed in later translations. Actually, I don't think it was. Maybe. I actually don't remember if they removed it for the
I'ma beat a
remasters.
motherfucker with another motherfucker. Lol.
Oh yeah, as they grab Pally and throw it at the demon wall.
Why do you wish death upon yourself?
Hey, I'm using the throw materia, and I have nothing else to throw. What, do you want me to throw my weapon at him? That's silly. Alright, Tifa, let's see how much damage you can do with this.
You could always throw your money at it.
Yeah, but I'm broke. Both in real life and in the game. So this thing does a lot of damage?
It's a wall xenomorph. Oh no.
You know, it kind of is. Oh gosh, it impregnated the wall and then it bursted through the wall.
But then got stuck.
The wall was too dummy thick.
Here's the help step, bro. I'm stuck. Team.
You know, he didn't actually come out of the wall to fight us. He wanted help. He wanted to get out of the wall, but he just couldn't. Oh, Cloud, it's you. Do you think you could help me out of this wall? Wait, why are you attacking me? Ah!
That's why he's angry, because he's stuck in the wall. He can't get out.
Oh, well, there goes Tifa. You did your damage. Actually, I want Cloud to use the cure. Or not, never mind. Alright, now this is where it gets interesting. I'm sorry, what was it doing? Oh, it was gearing up for an attack. Aerith? Okay, you know what? Oh, well, I guess Aerith is only going to be the one who uses Great Gospel. Or not. Or we're just going to die.
Congratulations.
Like I said, that battle is tough.
Maybe not self-detriment yourself.
But, Tifa, I want her to do 1,000 damage. Okay, new plan. Aerith, we can probably give you some magic. So, let's take the enemy skill off of Tifa and put something else on her. Let's throw Maluki at him. Barrier and barrier. That could be nice. There's a lot of stuff that we don't really use. To be fair, not much of this stuff is really all that important. Like, when are we ever going to use Sleeple? I don't think Demi works on bosses. Okay, we're just going to use the barrier. And you, Aerith... Let's get rid of the luck plus and instead give you the enemy skill. You'll still cover everyone, but you're also going to be using Big Guard as well to protect everyone. We need her to get her limit break as soon as possible. Also, my dog is clawing at the door, so I'm going to let him out real quick. I will be right back. Enjoy Spirit dancing at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so turns out my headphones are about to die. Luckily, I managed to get my charger, the wire that connects to my PC to charge my headset. I got it for my sister the other day, so now I can charge my headset. Yay!
What's the name of this boss again?
It's Demon Wall slash Demon. It had a different name. I'll get into the boss battle to see what the name is.
Demon's Gate.
Demon's Gate, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's supposed to be Demon Wall, but you know, the English localization. Alrighty. I don't think it's weak to anything.
Actually, I'm not looking at that right now.
Oh, okay.
It might be weak to a
It-
hammer, though.
It's not immune to poison, sadness, or fury. Haste, slow, regen barrier, and barrier, reflect, shield. Darkness, death force, resistance, physical and magical.
Well, we do have poison, so we can at least inflict that on the guy. Ow!
It's not immune to darkness or death force.
Death force, huh? Do you
Mhm.
mean death sentence?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know what the fuck death force is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Alright, we'll use Big Guard first, and then we'll try death sentence on him. Ow! Yeah, his magic really hurts. Let's do another cure. Oh, good job, Tifa! Oh, that missed. Oh, man. Oh, now it has 2 skulls on it. Wait, did that actually work? I'm really hoping that it did. Also, motherfucker suplex the demon wall! She just casually picks up the giant wall.
Even if it did work, all you have to do is survive a minute.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Tifa. He is really targeting her. Oh,
He's
well,
a menace.
she's dead. I wanted to use death sentence on her because, you know, she's kind of a lost cause at this point. I didn't put... Oh, I did put life. Do we have access to an X potion? We do. I'm hoping this can proc off. Never mind. Oh, okay. He seems to prioritize one character specifically when he's attacking. And then once that character is dead, he moves on to the next character. Oh no, he's slowly wiggling.
He's immune to death.
Oh, okay.
But he's not immune to death force, whatever the fuck that means. Which...
Which I still don't know, yeah. I've never heard of that ability. Ow! I don't have Great Gospel ready, so just White Wind. Uh-oh. Alright, that was Tifa. Oh gosh, that was Tifa.
Oh, death force is a enemy skill. It prevents death.
Then why is he immune to it?
He's not immune to it.
Oh. So he can be hit
That's
by
not
it.
him. Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Which
Well,
is irrelevant because he's already immune to death anyways.
yeah, so it's kind of just something that's there. Alright, well, Tifa's dead again. Yeah, this boss really does hurt a lot. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take his MP. Maybe I can, at the very least, keep Cloud and Aerith alive to then use Great Gospel.
He is weak to healing?
Wait, this guy is weak to healing?
I think so. It
Huh.
sort of says heals negative 100%. We're healing him. See what
Alright.
happens.
We're in a pretty good spot at the moment, so let's do that. Ooh, we got 100 MP. Nice. Oh, nope, that hit him.
It heals him. Okay. The fuck does he... What the fuck does that even mean?
Well, either way, we got Great Gospel, so now we can just bring Tifa back to life. If I can actually target her. Oh, we have to go through the animation first.
That's right, me and Cloud, baby. No Tifa in sight.
Can you please only target the other two? No? Okay. That was a waste.
Using death doesn't even mean to mean to death.
Yeah, I was using that on Tifa. Alright, I'm getting both of
Oh.
our turns. And then I'm gonna use... Phoenix down. Here too. There we go. That should bring her up. Okay, unless he does like another attack. What? He's doing 2 attacks? We need to get this off right now. Big guard is
Look,
very
you can-
crucial here.
Here's a funny tip. You can poison the boss, but it does 0 damage.
No wonder the bio kept missing.
No, it'll affect him, it just won't do anything.
Oh, okay. I wonder how much MP he has.
He's also got a high magic defense, so
So
physical
magic.
attacks are...
Yeah, magic is not going to do anything to him. Okay, this is
Molotovs
probably
are
a...
apparently effective.
Well, Molotovs are effective all over the place. Alright, this is probably a dead run, but we're going to try to go as long as we can. Maybe we'll just, we need to put Big Guard back up again. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna focus on Tifa and Aerith, because trying to bring Cloud back up is just not work. Are you kidding me? Big Guard doesn't proc when we, even if we only have a tiny bit of the Protect and Barrier still enabled? Well, if we survive, then this will be good to use. He attacks really, really fast.
When the player notices Demon Gate is going to use Demon Rush, they can put up Big Guard and use White Wind to prepare. White Wind also negates the effect of Petrify.
Yes, a Petrify
One may
fight?
also apparently. One may also opt to use the Defend command.
Interesting. Okay. I know this doesn't, I know the damage doesn't get calculated with the death sentence whenever we use our limit breaks, but I'm still using the limit break anyways. It's still a decent amount of damage.
I mean, that's not a good 2,000 damage right there.
Exactly. Alright, we need to use White Wind. We didn't give any heals to Aerith, so this is at least something. There we go. There's Demon Rush.
Yeah?
Yeah, Big Guard plus White Wind is a good combo there.
Oh, it's also weak to slow, so if you have slow, you can put that.
I wish I knew that. I even had slow on one of my characters. Alright, well, sisters be doing it for themselves yet again. Who needs Cloud anyways?
No.
What's a straight relationship?
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's me.
It's our Kato, who is dancing at the top of the screen.
I'll handle the rest. Well, everyone, take care of yourselves.
Oh, it's the moment that's gonna make me cry.
Wesker. Come on, Leon, say something.
I'm not good at this. And in case it just looks him in the face.
I understand, I feel the same too. Why don't you read our fortune?
In front of Tifa?
Hey, that's right. I haven't done it in a while, huh? I'm so excited. Right or wrong, I'm still the same old me. Now, what should I predict?
Let's see how compatible Leon and I are.
Yeah, if I ever play modded Minecraft, I guess I'll try that mod out.
It'll be something fun at least to do whenever you play with the others.
No, it's a mod pack that I don't know if it'll be able to run it. I'm playing with the others.
Considering they're
It's the
on
only-
console.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I like the detail of Tifa hearing Aerith say that, and then she just turns away and hops.
Poor Tifa.
Oh, and she does it again. Because, like, really? I went on a date with this asshole.
Tell me, I promise I won't get mad. If that's so, then I'll tell you. Looks good, you are perfect for each other. Ella's star and Leon's star. Wait, I said the wrong names. I said her canon name and his non-canon name. They show a great future.
Yes, I love my crack ship of Aerith and Leon from Resident Evil 4. The best crack ship.
I don't know, I randomly came across this, so it's just funny.
Let me see. Everyone wants a dragon girlfriend until you get into an argument with her and then she does this. Yes. Casual fire in my face. Also, Druid, yes, it was weak against a hammer. It was hammer time.
This is the final farewell.
And then he comes back a couple minutes later.
I was actually making that as a joke because usually walls do not like hammers because that's usually what you use to break walls down.
Oh, that's the joke. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're technically right.
Ow. Ow.
I just noticed that Kate Sith's model, he doesn't have any legs. He's just a torso with arms and a head on top of a Moogle.
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
I can still move more.
What intrusive thoughts, man. Great.
Yes, your intrusive thoughts about a dragon girlfriend.
No, this is actually. So this person went to I'm guessing some sort of con of some sort where it's FNAF related. So this dude is dressed as like a striped shirt, and the other person's dressed as like Golden Freddy. He's like, skip head. I'm sure you get that reference.
I do. I don't know much about FNAF, but that's one of the few things that I do know.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh. Don't forget it, even if another Wesker comes along. There's so many screenshot-worthy moments with this playthrough. Wesker. Goodbye then. Goodbye then. I guess I'm off to save the planet.
Yes, with global saturation.
Chris, Ada, Claire, thank you for putting your trust into me. And now to save the black materia using Ouroboros. You think if Wesker met the Midgar Zoram, he would make the Midgar Zoram bite its own tail? To replicate Ouroboros? That's the black materia.
I'll wait here, for some inexplicable reason, even though I'm probably the best wall climber there is. I'll just let you two get it. Because, you know, you two apparently are compatible with each other, and apparently the West...
That's it, she's probably jealous. As long as we have this, Sephiroth won't be able to use Meteor. You got the key item, Black Materia! The Black Materia? Yes, the Black Materia. Hmm? Can you guys use it?
Nope, we can't use it right now. You need great spiritual power to use it.
You mean lots of spiritual energy?
That's right. One person's power alone won't do it. Somewhere special, where there's plenty of planet's energy. Oh yeah, the Promised Land.
The Promised Land. Yes, the Promised Land. And Tifa's like, the Promised Land? No, but...
Sephiroth is different. He's not an ancient.
And then Sephiroth comes in and is like, are you sure about that? He shouldn't be able to find the Promised Land. What'd you say about me? Ah, but I have. I'm far superior to the ancients. I became a traveler, the live stream, and gained the knowledge and wisdom of the ancients. I also gained the knowledge and wisdom of those after the extinction of the planets, or of the ancients. And soon I will create the future.
And I won't let you do it. The future is not only yours.
I wonder. Wake up! I don't wake up! Uh-oh, and here's the moment where Cloud starts to lose himself. The noise. There, Cloud, good boy. That's Cloud's reaction.
No.
It's a very poignant moment too, because like you're playing as Mini Cloud and you're trying to stop yourself from giving the black materia to Sephiroth. No matter what you do, even if you try to stop your model from getting to him, he still gets to Sephiroth in the end. You can't do anything.
Don't be afraid.
You gave the black materia to Sephiroth.
No.
Well done. He just flew into the camera.
Cloud, are you alright?
Kind of fumbled this one. I gave the black materia to Sephiroth. What did I do? Tell me, Aerith.
Cloud, be strong, okay?
What have I done?
Cloud, you haven't done anything. It's not your fault.
It's interesting because like Aerith is trying to oh gosh, I forgot about this moment. He just beats her.
Cloud!
And you're still playing as your childhood self.
Whoopsie, this looks like I came at a bad time. I'm Wesker number 2, right? Pleased to meet you all.
Good thing Tifa is here to stop him.
Cloud, what are you doing?
Everything is white. What did I do? I don't remember anything. My memory, since when, is if everything's a dream, don't wake me up. And it never really occurred to me, but like Aerith throughout this entire time has been trying to protect Cloud from the truth. Like I feel like she knows something. What was that?
That face though.
Which face?
Look at Aerith's face. He looks weird as hell.
Oh, the one that's right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's because she's far away and it's warped because of the model. Although, to be fair, he did beat her, so...
Hello there.
Oh, no, it just looks like a dude's face. It's weird.
Hey, don't go dissing my dude Aerith. My homie Aerith.
It looks like a dude's face on like a female body. It's just like that does not look right.
Look at this dude.
For real.
Look at this ancient dude.
You
Can't
need
help.
some milk.
She needs some milk.
That's what we're gonna have to do at the end of this one. We're just gonna have to give Aerith milk, and then she's gonna be okay, guys.
Strengthen her bones, maybe she'll resist the blade.
Everyone's like, ether, elixir, phoenix down, and then we're just over here like, milk. Give her some milk. You don't really have to worry. Speaking of models, I've never been a big fan of Aerith's model in the original game because her dress, it just looks like she's wearing giant poofy pants. like it's sectioned off into different parts of her pants, and they're just full of marshmallows. It doesn't actually just look like a dress. It just looks like a...
Strawberry marshmallows.
She's a strawberry marshmallow, yes. Well, she is sweet.
I'll take care of everything, Cloud, so you don't have a breakdown, okay?
I mean, it's sweet the way she's trying to protect Cloud, but at the same time, she keeps constantly trying to hide the truth from him. Well, I say that, but she only really did that during the Temple of the Ancients, but you can tell that if stuff continued, she probably wouldn't want Cloud to face the truth in fear that it would probably destroy him. It's similar to what Tifa is doing, except Aerith is a little more proactive than what Tifa will eventually do in terms of her efforts.
It's only a matter of time before Sephiroth uses Meteor. That's why I'm going to protect it. Only a survivor of the Cetra like me can do it.
What's funny is that we could actually get to this forest earlier on into the game, before the Temple of the Ancients, and I actually saw the town where this is located. But you don't get to do anything here. All you get to do is just see the forest, and that's it.
Well, I'll be going now. I'll come back when it's all over.
Ada! Running in the 90s. It's a new way I wanna be. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's a good gif. Just Cloud running in place. She thinks that she's thinking of interfering. She will be a difficult one, don't you think? Hello, Cloud. That's right, I'm here in your dreams. You're dreaming about me, aren't you, Cloud? You've been thinking about me, haven't you, Cloud? Gosh, sometimes Sephiroth is creepier than Xehanort.
You look like you was having a nightmare.
I am not okay, guys.
Better keep it to yourself.
Wow, Barrett, the best emotional speaker. If you ever need a friend to vent to, just ask Barrett. I don't know, shut up.
You know, Cloud, Aerith is gone.
Everyone's out looking for her.
City of the Ancients. Aerith is headed there. By herself? Why does she go by herself? Hey, we're going too.
Only the Ancients. Only Aerith can save us from Meteor.
Then we must go. What do we do if something happens to Aerith? If Sephiroth finds her, she's in trouble.
Yeah, Cloud goes through a lot in this game. He's a very tragic protagonist, in my opinion.
Well, if you know what happened in Crisis Core,
It's even worse when you play Crisis Core. Like, every single game that gets added to the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, we just find more ways to feel sorry for Cloud.
That is a weird thought I just had.
What is?
I just saw a picture of like this giant freaking mountain-sized speaker, and it's like, what's the thing you would play on this? I point it at the nearest annoyance and make the fart noise. Goodbye. That's my sound wave.
At that point, it's a huge sound wave and the world's loudest vine boom.
Yeah. It would probably shatter anything and everyone would be dead instantly.
Take that speakerphone and play the Eggman on the Moon.
Oh, God. Someone else
Pissing
said
on the
freaking,
moon!
someone said to play the What Is Love? Maybe don't heard me the song.
Or better
Yeah.
yet, the Rickroll song. Never gonna give you up. Or, you know, my dog crying. You could play my dog crying on the speaker. Who is crying in the background. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Just a damn jackass. That's what you are. Again, Barrett, the best motivational speaker.
Yo, just think about it. How many people in this world do you think really understand themselves? People get depressed in life because they don't know what's up. But they go on living. They don't run away. Isn't that how it is?
I mean, he's speaking the harsh truth.
Cloud, you'll come with us, right? I believe in you.
Somehow the fan fiction I've been reading about Spyro is more impactful than it seemed to me right now.
Wow. Way to diss Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is worse than this fan fiction that I'm reading.
I actually like that fan fiction I'm reading, but okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, but just the thought of it.
No, I was just saying that it was like basically a similar scene was basically going through this, where basically it's just kind of a self-loathing thing, and then the next thing you know, it's like another character's like, "Oh, bitch, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you don't fucking just stop acting like a bitch." Like, okay, got it.
Sally didn't become impactful until Crisis Core.
Yeah, most of this
Fairly.
doesn't really become that impactful until you realize exactly what Cloud has been through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in hindsight, this is a lot worse than it would be in your normal first playthrough.
Because with zero contest, this means fucking all nothing.
In Zero Context, it's like, Cloud, what are you doing? Aerith is gone. You need to go find her. Just stop moping around. And then when you do have context, it's like, oh. Yeah, I understand, Cloud.
How are you?
See, he does care.
I just want to know, which is it gonna be? You want to find out about yourself, or are you afraid to find out? Either way, you stay around here, and about all you can do is worry about.
Yeah, that's right. All you can stay here in Gongaka.
Even if you go nuts again when you see Sephiroth. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, hold on to that, Barrett.
I'll go inside your spiky white head and bring you back to normal.
Cloud, it'll be all right. We're all with you, including Spirit's dog, who's constantly crying in the background.
But if it happens, it happens. If he cries, he cries. Don't worry about it.
You're right. He's right, isn't he?
Come on, let's go find Aerith.
Okay, I need to go get him now.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm not muting my microphone either. Ah, I almost fell.
Well, don't hurt yourself, you do it.
Too late.
Bruh.
Here, my dog wants to say hello.
Arf.
Speak.
Arf.
Speak. No? You're shy? Okay, that's fair. Go on, go drink your water. He's not the talkative type.
Ah, gotcha.
He only really talks when he's getting a treat or when some stranger arrives. Then that's when he barks like really, really loud.
Well, I was doing arf like that, trying to like talk to him.
Oh, I heard. Unfortunately, he can't hear.
Ah, that explains it.
Yeah. Alright, we'll say goodbye to Gogaga. We're not going to be in Gongaga for a very, very, very long time.
Why are snakes fucking adorable, man?
Oh, did you pick up a certain person?
Are you referring to Yuffie?
No, I'm referring to a materia.
Oh, Materia. Let's see. I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about a summon Materia.
Yeah. Oh, you do have them. All right.
Yeah, Titan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can bring any combination of characters to the next section of the game, but I really, really want to bring Barrett and Tifa because they were our first party members. So thematically, it's gonna make sense. Let's bring the enemy launcher and ooh, Dragon Armlet drains half of fire, cold, and lightning attacks. That's really good. And a ton of materia slots too. Do you guys remember what accessory I gave to Aerith?
No.
Okay, well, I
Oh.
sure hope that doesn't matter.
And you gave Tifa the, that coat thing, right?
Oh, you can always pull it off her in exchange, I think, right?
Well, not the accessory, but I can get the materia off of her. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh well, it wasn't that good anyways. Oh hey, she gave us all of our materia before she left. Isn't that very considerate?
Yeah. How about the armlet?
She took our umbrella too, okay? I'm not gonna mince words. That's bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting the cover on here. All right, Barrett for now is going to be our tank. Say hello to Barrett the tank. Hello, Barrett. Nice to meet you. Well, hey, nice. Yeah. It's good to meet you too. Go with that one. Yes, let's give him the long-range materia, even though he's a long-range unit already. We'll give him the all. I think I have most of my elements on these guys over here. Tifa, you have a lot of magic materia. Let's take some of that off of you. We'll keep poison on her at the very least. We'll do life, and then we'll put another all on there. Maybe we can do like all life or something if that actually works. And Tifa will have the long range materia so that she can be in the back row.
Hey, Spirit.
What's up?
I found something for you.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so this is some info for you. Aerith will not lose your materia, restore all sense, etc., as well as your accessory you had on her equipped.
Mm.
She will take, however, what you left on her as her weapon and armor.
I see.
As
So,
well
yeah.
as her unique materia that you never got to begin with, which we know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tally does not.
It's specifically the materia on her hair that she talked about at the beginning of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you lost out on that armor.
Yeah, the Eden coat. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the Dragon Armlet is better anyways, and so is the Gigas Armlet, so... Oh, never mind, the Gigas Armlet has no materia growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually not good. But we have the dragon armlet, and we still have the gold armlets. We'll get better stuff later. Why does Tifa only have 28 attack? Oh, it's because I gave her a bunch of materias that, Or no, it's because of her power soul, because the power soul has low stats. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the tiny Bronco was, but it was literally right here.
Alright, so somebody asked, Air takes the weapon and armor, but leaves you the accessory and any material she had equipped. So they said, oh, so my Eden code is lost on Earth. And the person says, in short, yes. And then they go, that Eden code is gone, but you can buy more later in the game.
Okay. So at the very least, it's not lost forever. Oh, you poor insignificant fool. You gave Tifa Doom? You fool. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Is she okay? Is Tifa okay? Do I still have the power soul on her? Yeah, I still have the power soul. Ooh, and it doubles my materia growth, too. I think it might be because of all the magic materias that I have equipped onto her. Okay, I changed my mind. Barrett, we're gonna switch your materias with Tifa. Which is I'm gonna have to redo all of this. Yay! What do I want to max out? I want to get counterattack to its maximum amount as soon as possible. Tifa, you're not really going to be doing any sort of healing. We're gonna give you the HP pluses, because I don't know why I didn't put those onto Barrett. There we go. Also, we got Morph. Morph is a pretty good materia because if we can kill something with the Morph ability, we can convert it into an item, and that's how you get those specific source items, which permanently increase your stats. You find enemies that convert into sources. So it's a great way to min-max once we get to like late into the game.
You mean how to just fucking max in general?
True, yeah, it's not necessarily min-maxing, it's just maxing at that point. Okay, we're actually going to keep the enemy skill on her, because we might as well. It's not really doing any harm to her skills or her stats.
Uses the freaking morph ability on Sephiroth. Oh,
That's how we get the Masamune, Druid!
What's up?
We morph Sephiroth. Druid is having a big brain moment.
How?
I don't know. I don't know, we just do. As for the last materia here. I don't really have anything else that's important. Adds materia status to the equipped weapon or armor. If we can max that out, then we could potentially get another one of those. Adds materia element to equipped weapon or armor. That's also pretty good too, elemental. Alright, well luckily, I know where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to head all the way back to the northern continent up there, so we need to trek through the entire bottom tier continents. We could also potentially make a quick stop to Wutai and do that optional side quest, but I usually like to save that for Disc 2. It's not because we're low on levels. It's literally just because I like to do it when I'm playing as Tifa. I think it's funnier in that way. Okay, now I need to remember how I go through this entire place. Using the tiny Bronco to traverse throughout the entire world is a little awkward. Alright, here's where we're supposed to go. Because we can only traverse through the small, shallow rivers. And this is how we basically get back all the way to Midgar if we wanted to. There's nothing we can do in Midgar, it's just a neat way to get to that area. Heck, we could potentially fight the Midgar Zoram if we wanted to. I don't know why you would want to, besides trying to get the beta enemy skill. But at this point, beta isn't really all that useful. It's a significantly stronger fire 2 to all enemies. It's something, but not really something I like to use all that much. I think that's where we're supposed to be at. Ah, there it is. This is the Ancient Forest, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, we could have technically came here earlier, but there's no reason to be here. We don't unlock the ability to get through the forest until after the Temple of the Ancients. We're gonna say down here. Just in case I might have screwed something up. That is one big dinosaur skull. I want to say dragon, but it looks more like a dinosaur than anything.
A Leviathan.
Or Leviathan, yeah. We are close to the ocean, after all. I warned that girl, but she went into the sleeping forest. Okay, so it's called the sleeping forest. Where's the city of the ancients?
She went into the sleeping center.
She went into the Pokemon Center to heal her Pokemon. And look at that, she's no longer in our party anymore. That's interesting. I want to know the materia slots for this thing, but I guess it's not going to tell me. Oh, never mind, if we click on it. Okay, Rune Armlet is double materia growth, but Diamond Bangle is 5, plus it has 2 link slots. I'm going to buy 2 Diamond Bangles, and then I'm going to buy 2 Rune Armlets. We have the money. So I'll use the Rune Armlets when I grind off screen. I need to find a way to grind for AP in this game. I don't exactly know how. I'm not sure if there's like a Cactar Island in this game or something like that. Or, you know, fight the Grand Dragons near Burmecia type of strategy. The forest is just beyond here. It's called Sleeping Forest. Right now the forest is asleep, and anyone who wanders in while it's asleep, it's confused. Or it confuses. You can go in, but you may never come out. But just now, a girl in pink and a man in a black cape went in. You think they'll be alright? I'm sure they'll be fine. So if I remember correctly, we're supposed to get something here through the digging minigame?
Is it a key or a flute?
That's what I'm looking up right now. I'm not sure if it's important or if it's optional. Oh, hey, jag.com. I love this place.
I know you can dig for the key back into Midgar in here, but I don't remember when. So
I didn't even realize there was a key to get back into Midgar.
yeah, there is.
Interesting. Okay, I'm at the page. Yeah, we can buy diamond bangles and rune armlets. Purchase at least one of these armlets. Just make sure to keep the character that you equipped it with it all too well protected. You can use HP plus materia, blah yada yada yada. They'll give you an option to dig and excavate treasure in the area, including the lunar harp, which you will need to get through the sleeping forest. Okay.
Oh, it's
So
a
we do-
harp. I thought it was a flute. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, and it gives me the specific locations for where to find these items. Nice. I can also potentially get the mop, the bunt line, and a mega elixir. The mop is for Sid, the bunt line is for Vincent. Interesting. Well, I know where to get the lunar harp, so we'll do that.
And you can get the Midgar Sector 5 key there as well. I don't know if you can get it now or later. I believe it's later.
Yeah, because it didn't say anything about a key. Yeah, nothing about a key, it seems. It's not just a lunar harp you're after. What else are you having us dig for? Oh, if we select good treasure, we can find all of the rest of those stuff. If we select the lunar harp, we'll have to find the lunar harp. Well, for now, I'm going for the lunar harp. Please push the square button to set our staff in position. Alright, let me look at the photo again. It's right underneath the guy's house to the left. So somewhere around here. Order the search for 100 gil. I mean, I have the money. I can afford doing that. And just in case. Is that all? Okay, can I stop the minigame? Oh. No. Each staff member will calculate the tremors and face the buried item. In other words, the point where the staff's line of vision meets is the digging point. Oh, so this is like a radar. And then I select the dig point. The staff will dig and search for the item. And we actually have to rest at an inn overnight. Okay. If you can't tell, I don't remember this minigame. Nothing is here! Maybe I was looking at the wrong screenshot. Oh, okay. So right here is just the location of where you'll always get that treasure box after you complete the minigame. The real location is all the way up here. I'll set staff anyways. Can I only do 2? Nice jump. Oh my gosh, Cloud's face from this distance. He looks so angry. Alright, I'm done, so... Can I press...
Square, then I guess you sit done and set a staff.
Oh. Oh, okay. And then they'll point to where the treasure is. It should be right here. I don't know how precise it is. So I'm just going to make a save point. I know where it is, technically speaking, because I'm using a guide. So if I accidentally screw up, we'll just do it again. Hey, there we go. And I could spend some time to try to get the other weapons, but I'll get them later.
What?
Plus, I'm assuming the items are going to be much better when we return.
So, I'm probably gonna head to bed.
That's fair.
I guess I'll just show the videos that I will show you later.
Well, I will be around tomorrow if you want to show it to me. If you want my genuine reactions.
Alright.
Maluki casually going to sleep while we make it to the sleeping forest. How fitting.
Not my intention, but that's funny.
Yeah, a happy coincidence.
Because I'm just like zoning the fuck out here. I cannot pay attention right now. Just come on.
Yeah, totally fair. I see something to the left, but I don't know what it is. Well, I wish you a good night, Miluki.
Maybe that little red thing.
Yeah, there's a little red thing that keeps going across the screen, and I know there's something that we can find.
That little red thing is a materia.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, can I get it? Can I get it?
It's in this lower left area. Oh, it was on the right side there.
Oh, yeah, it keeps moving.
Yeah, I think it's Kuja, like the bull. I think.
Yeah. And I'm constantly pressing the A button, too, or B button, technically. Oh, there it is.
Get him.
That didn't even... I was literally right on top of it.
It literally is going to be in one of those places.
He's fast.
There it is.
Yeah, he's fast.
I'm wondering if it'll appear again. There it is. Okay.
Oh, Kajat. That's what it is.
So the trick is to just stay in one spot.
Can't pronounce that name.
It's Kajat, yeah. It's Kadaj.
Is it really?
No, it's not. It would be funny if it was.
Yeah, no.
Alright, well, anyways, I'll see you guys.
Alrighty. Good
Have a
night.
good night.
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 Speaking of Kadaj, this is also kind of an excuse to, like, once I'm finished with this game, we'll all be able to watch the Advent Children movie finally.
Yes. Oh, and I checked to see what version I have.
Mhm.
I have the version that has the extra content, like the with all of them talking about the storyboards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the complete edition.
In terms of Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, the Advent Children movie.
Oh, okay.
It's the one that they put out before the complete edition came out.
Unfortunate, but I'm wondering if the YouTube version that they have, the one that Maluki has access to, I wonder if that one's the complete edition.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and show you.
Yeah. Either way,
It's-
the
it's
extra
got-
content probably doesn't really matter all
It
that
has
much.
special features and stuff on it,
Mm.
but it's not the complete version.
Still baffles me that they released a version of it beforehand and then released the
makes-
complete version of it after the fact.
Well, it makes sense because, like with the games, Square,
You know what? I'm surprised I
habits-
questioned it to begin with. Yeah, you're right.
Old habits die. Old habits die hard. So.
It's exactly like the final mixes.
Yes. But yeah, I will take a picture of it.
Okay, nice.
Nope, not me. With the camera. There we go. Thank you.
Did I keep the counter materia on Barrett? I think I did.
Mm.
Wow, Barrett, it's been so long since I've used you, you still have Mindbreaker. Barrett, buddy, I have Magic Hammer. I no longer need to use that materia, or Limit Break. Trine is pretty good here. I'm glad I managed to get that materia at the very least.
Mm. All right, I'll shoot these two images over to you.
Oh no, he didn't counter. That was just a normal attack. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I recognize.
The other one.
I see Sephiroth.
It's the one with the 2 discs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not the complete edition. So like.
Despite the fact that you have 2 discs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Like
recognize
said,
the
it's
cover.
the one before the complete edition.
Yeah, I recognize the cover. It's technically not that one.
No. It's the one before the complete edition.
Mhm.
Like I said, because they put out one that like the movie just came out, and they did the DVD one, which is the second one, and then the complete edition.
Oh gosh, Revan is asking me questions about Metal Gear.
Oh no! Did he get Metal Gear on Steam?
He's had Metal Gear for a while. He's had 5 on the PlayStation, and
Oh, alright.
he also has 1 on his PlayStation collection.
Yeah, I'm hoping he didn't get the one on Steam because I heard the one on Steam is just basically the HD one that they put out where it was like the 3 games in one package,
Uh-huh.
and nothing was changed on it. It's still like 30 frames, da-da-da-da, no upgrades, no nothing, no extra content. It's just the original. They just literally ported over that version.
Didn't
to
even
Steam.
bother to add any of the extra content? Wow, that's a bad port job right there.
And then that game had Metal Gear 1 and 2 with it.
Huh. We're talking
But
about
it was in.
we're talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, right?
No, I'm talking about the Master Collection.
Oh wait, Master Collection is on Steam already?
It's on Steam, yeah.
Wait,
But
I completely missed that.
It did not get any updates, upgrade. It's the original HD one that was on the PS3. You know, the 3 discs.
Yeah.
It's that version with the same frame rate and everything. But they added Metal Gear 1 and 2 to it with the 2 comics.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm looking at it on the Steam store, and already it has mixed
bad port.
reviews.
It's a bad port, yeah.
Oh, that's so
I mean, if you
unfortunate.
want them, if you want to get it, you know, I don't judge, but I've heard a lot of people said it's just all they really did was just port over the version that was on the PS3, I think, with the 3 discs together.
Mhm.
The
Which
HD collection.
Which that collection for some of the games weren't bad. Peace Walker, that's like the HD that's the only HD version of Peace Walker that
And
you can
then
play.
they Konami said that they are putting out a volume 2, and that will have some of the PSP games.
Okay, Peace Walker,
Peace Walker,
Portable Ops.
yes.
Will it have
I
4?
heard- Yes.
Oh, thank gosh! Finally, this is the big thing that I've been wanting. 4 Metal Gear
That's
Solid
what I
4
heard.
on a different console.
I heard that they can emulate it. That they can emulate the 4th game.
Okay. Hey, as long as it's on something else.
Will it be in that collection? I don't know. It may, it may not. Nobody knows, but I've heard that they are able to emulate 4.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a possibility that 4 will be in that bundle.
I say it's a big step because 4 definitely needs to be on something else. It's been stuck on the PlayStation 3 for the longest time.
Yeah, I heard it can be emulated
Good.
on PC, so they're gonna try to. I don't know if they're gonna bring it over, but I heard it can be emulated on PC very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard about these collections the first time they were announced, my biggest excitement was just for Peace Walker HD and Metal Gear Solid 4 to be available on other consoles. Everything else I
Yes.
could pretty much emulate just fine.
Mhm.
And, you know, the emulation versions are way better than the PlayStation 3 HD collection versions.
Mhm.
Like, and I've experienced those firsthand. They are not very well optimized,
No, those are the versions we have on Steam.
which
so
sucks. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
It's on Steam. That's all I'm happy about.
Exactly.
They can get mods they can get modders to mod in the 60 frames. It's not that hard to do. Just give them time. They'll fix it.
Exactly. And until then, we still have emulation.
Mhm.
Okay, so our all materia is doing pretty good. Okay,
Although-
everyone.
Although now that I think about it, if Konami
Wait.
allows modding,
No. No.
Eh.
No. You heard him, right?
Aroo.
No. I see your head sticking upward. You know who that is. You know who it is. That's right. You put your head down. You do the head down of shame. He just keeps staring at the door.
Who does he think it is?
Just a stranger, even though it's family. He
That's
does this
weird.
all the time whenever he hears the door open. It's like his cue to be like, yo, I'm a bark.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, Reverend doesn't.
Is that like an anxiety thing, maybe?
Maybe, it could be. I'm telling him that I'm streaming, that I can't tell him right now.
Oh.
But I do have something important to tell you. Winky face. I don't actually have anything important to tell him. I just wanted to say that. Anyways, welcome to the City of the Ancients. Ever since I played Monster Hunter World, the Coral Reef location always just reminds me of this place.
And the Midgard key to get back into Midgard
Mhm.
is on disc 2. Yeah.
Well, luckily we can always return to the Bone Village.
Yes.
So there's just sand all over the place. Looks like there are buildings here too. I'm pretty
But
sure
yeah.
there are no battles as well.
Now that Pally isn't here, and I may not even bring it up because you're still streaming, correct?
Yes, I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I'll wait after you're done streaming then
Okay,
to bring it up with you.
that's fair.
Because again, I don't know how many people are gonna watch your content that haven't played 7 and Crisis Core and all of that. So I'm
We
not
made a
gonna bring it
lot
up.
of allusions to it though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bring it up.
Yeah, for now, I mean, we're almost
So
there.
this- Yeah.
I've always been a fan of how these houses were designed because they basically just look like crustaceans. And the inner workings of the houses just look very weird.
Once I know that I have my SSI stuff, you want me to pick up Crisis Core?
Ooh, the new one?
Mhm.
Yeah, totally go for it.
Okay.
Well, specifically go with what you want to get first. Don't get something just because I say get
No,
it.
I don't mind.
True, but don't you want like any other games at the moment beforehand?
Naturally, I want all the games, but
I want everything.
yes. But No, I would rather use that money for, you know, for like others than for myself. Again, that's a thing that it's like I have it, and I don't want to be greedy with it. You know,
That's fair. That's fair. Um, let's
and I'm
see.
using it for things other than, you know, on me. But, you know,
Yeah, technically, when you put it that way, that's fair. That's a fair want.
yeah.
Maybe we should wait until like something pops up and we're like, oh, we want to play this game right now. Well, unfortunately, Druid got this game first, so we're not able to get anything else before that. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I know
have to
Pauli
wait
was
to,
mentioning Baldur's Gate, so like
yeah.
maybe.
Mhm.
Although I
Again, like I
did,
said, I have to wait to see how they got this whole thing situated first.
yeah. If you
Because they
continue
may
this
turn
way,
around and be like, "You've never been on it." It's like, then we're gonna have a problem.
yeah, at that point you're gonna have a tussle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lawyer if it comes to that. But the person over it that I talked to, who was a female, said, "No, everything's cleared. Go make your account." So
Yeah.
I'll just go back to them and say I talked to somebody who was a female. She's overbroken my account. I don't know her name because she never told me it. But she, in fact, told me to go open a new account. And that's the routing number I gave the office. The office is taking freaking forever, though. But here you go.
Yeah.
You know,
Druid's
if
been
you
going
guys
through
don't
a
have
lot, so he basically has to just wait until everything is settled in order to do stuff again.
yeah. Oh, hey, come here.
Oh
Dropped
no!
my hairbrush.
You had a hairbrush? Why didn't you give that to Maluki? You let him have crazy hair all night for nothing?
Yeah. I don't need it, but
I mean,
I
fair.
have it.
I mean, fair. I would do that too.
I mean, you know, my head is shaved, so.
Did you know that you could
Oh,
Right now.
true. Yeah.
That's why it's like,
I don't need it, but I still like to use it.
yes.
The Aurora armlet. Huh. Is that any better than the dragon armlet?
Well, you won't know unless you check it.
Okay, smartass. I'm gonna look for it. Oh yeah, that's way better. Well, sort of. It has better stats, but the materia, Huh. For some reason, when I... Oh, because... Okay, I was gonna say, like, the graphic for the materia slots is different with the Aurora armlet than the Gigas armlet. That's because the Gigas armlet has no materia growth whatsoever. They actually have a graphic for the materia slots, depending on what the growth rate is for them. Specifically only for nothing and then everything else. For nothing, there's no like white little spot in between the dots. But when it does have a growth rate, there's a tiny white dot that you can see in the materia slots. That's neat. It also drains cold. I know who I'm putting that on.
The best armlets are the ones that have triple growth rate.
Ooh, that's like endgame, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like, they're hard to find amulet, or armlet. Armlet.
That's
but the
not going
ones
to
that
be
are
until
triples.
way later, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the ones that are triple are what you would use to farm AP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because if you fight an enemy with a triple armlet, instead of it giving you 1, it gives you 3 AP.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's going to be great for materia farming, which I will eventually have to do. I'm just waiting for when I get to a point where I have the airship.
And when you get to disc 3, you're gonna have a very nice guy if you follow his logic.
I'm fine with that. Okay, so technically I'm not even supposed to be in this location, but I didn't know I could get here this early. Is there anything else that I need to do here? I know there's something that I'm missing. I think there's like a materia here that I'm supposed to get. Maybe. Well, I have the guide open. I can at the very least see it.
Check that, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm still texting Revan.
Mhm.
I'm basically blue balling him at this point with nothing. I have nothing to tell him, but he still wants to know.
Mhm.
Take the pathway that leads to the right. I got a water ring. Yep, I got that. I got the magic source. I got the Aurora armlet. Got the guard source, the enemy skill, the
I
elixir.
always like the music for this area.
Oh yeah, I love the music in this place. Okay. I think I got all of the stuff.
Okay.
It's so mystical. It's mystical, but you feel a sense of dread with the music too.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, with what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, wink. As if the title and the thumbnail weren't giving it away already.
Yeah.
So we had the option to go to sleep in one of these houses for some reason. I don't know why our party decides to sleep in one of these random houses underneath the ocean, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's get some rest. Did someone drop something in the background? I heard a loud sound in my house. I feel it. Can you feel it, Sora? Leon, what is it? Adaaaaaa is here. And so is Sephiroth. Again, another screenshot-worthy moment. Sephiroth. But how can you tell? I just told you I can feel it. It's not an excuse. I feel it in my soul. Then we better get up off our lazy asses. Right, let's hurry and find Ada. And at this point, it's pointing us into the direction of the center building. Oh, and the music got replaced. Game? Weird, it didn't fade. It didn't fade out to black when we went to the other, when we transitioned into the other room. It actually kind of scared me for a second. I thought the game crashed there. Ada's voice, coming from there? In that giant coral reef building. This place is weird. It's very alien-like.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very fitting for the ancients, considering they were, in fact, aliens.
Yep.
There's the biggest crustacean of them all. Oh, wait. Did you see that? I grabbed the materia on the upper floor while I was on the lower floor. How I got that, I have no idea. Interesting. The hit detection must have been off. But anyways, we got the comet materia. Big damage. It's basically a diet meteor. It decreases our strength by 2 and our max HP by 5%, but it increases our magic by 2 and our max MP by 5%. It's pretty good, and it's only 3 levels. It is recommended to put it on your magic unit, so at the moment, that's Barrett. So we'll probably give him the comet. What thing of his has double materia growth. It does not have double materia growth. Cloud's, however, his rune blade has double materia growth. Problem is, most of his stuff is really good. I'll switch out manipulate, considering I'm not using it right now, for obvious reasons. He'll have access to the comet. Although, you know, speaking of which, I don't really trust Cloud with the ability to summon a meteor after what happened at the Temple of the Ancients. And Reverend is turning me into things. Of course he is. So this section always kind of weirded me out. We're like supposed to be underwater, but judging by the rooftop, although that could just be the bedrock of the coral reef that we were just at. But there's like a tiny little town underneath the entire area. It's a miniature castle. What this place was here for, we never really find out. We don't really find out anything about the City of the Ancients. Just that this is where the Ancients were housed at. It's a mystery to their history. Hey, it rhymed. That rhyme wasn't intentional. But I feel like the mystery kind of helps with making the Ancients feel very mystifying. More mystifying than they probably would be. It's something that I kind of don't want an answer for, like what the heck the City of the Ancients was supposed to be, why this structure exists, why any of this kind of exists. But underneath everything, this is where we find Aerith. Aerith? You can leave this to me, Barret. You can go home. Oh boy, the awkward jumping through the pillars here. Everyone always has a bad time with these, although I didn't really have a bad time with them, because I just pointed upward. Aerith? You okay? Clearly I'm not okay. That was the moment when Cloud became possessed again.
Oh no, the foreshadowing music.
The music that everyone dreads. You know, I don't like this place. I'm gonna wait for you down there, Aerith. I'm gonna wait for you with the others. Come on. Come on, should we go with? No, Aerith.
Dun, 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 dun,
I can't actually move when I press the A button. Cloud, no, please, stop shaking in front of Aerith. What are you doing? Hey, Aerith, look what I can do.
The music that would play if Cloud had the Death Note.
Well, you know the first name he would write in the Death Note is Sephiroth. Unfortunately, it wouldn't work because he doesn't know Sephiroth's last name.
Well, if it's Lucretia's son.
Does she even have a last name?
Yeah, I think she does.
Well, maybe he changed it. You thought you could use the Death Note on me, Cloud. Well, that's not gonna help you because I changed my last name. I can't move. Cloud is stuck, and he keeps thrusting in front of Aerith. He really needs to stop this. Oh, Cloud, putting your sword in front of your waist is not making it any better looking. I'm taking the piss out of this, but this is actually kind of morbid because Cloud can't control himself. No matter what you do, he's just shaking around. You can't move him anymore. And the more you press the A button, he gets closer and closer to getting ready to slice Aerith. Until... Stop! Tifa's the one who stopped him. What are you making me do? It's okay. I believed in you. She's all happy that he made it. I'm gonna ruin this scene, but it always bothered me how Sephiroth's 3D model didn't have any gloves when he was flying down. And then he conveniently has gloves now. But yeah. This is the reason why they gave you her ultimate weapon this early, as well as the ability to get her level 4 limit break. Great timing with the music, too.
Quick,
know what?
everybody get the Vaseline and the tissues. Sorry.
Yes, the national anthem where everyone just starts crying. Aerith! Maluki picked a bad time to fall asleep. Aerith. This can't be real. Do not worry. Soon the girl will become part of the planet. All that is left is to go north. The promised land waits for me over the snowy fields. Sephiroth's just casually T-posing in the back. There I'll become... Shut up! Why? Why do you have the Keyblade? Shut it! The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. Aerith is gone. Aerith will no longer talk, no longer laugh, cry, or get angry. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What about my pain? My fingers are tingling. My mouth is dry. My eyes are burning. What are you saying? Are you trying to tell me you have feelings too? Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Stop acting as if you were sad. There's no need to act as though you're angry either. Because, Cloud, you are a puppet. And he drops another piece of Genova.
In New Threat, this is the point where you have to either keep healing Aerith while healing yourself while attacking Genova.
Yeah, so... Oh my gosh!
And it's not easy.
I'll tell you what isn't easy, the fact that she just did a significant amount of damage on all of us.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. I was going to say that this battle is incredibly easy, but clearly I was mistaken.
No. In New Threat, it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically playing a game of heal, defend, heal.
Yeah, so
With the occasional attack.
in the New Threat mod, they added an ability to save Aerith. You can actually save her from death and bring her back to life. So Aerith is pretty much dead at this point in the game.
Yes.
If it isn't obvious enough. She's dead, and she's not coming back. Honestly, this is a pretty poignant death in Final Fantasy, because previously, you had deaths in Final Fantasy games, but besides 2 and 5, they never really amounted to much. Oh, right, she has a reflect. They never amounted to much, because usually it was a fake-out death, or they just weren't that emotional to begin with. You had Aerith for, like, the entirety of the game. Motherfucker suplexed a Genova life. You had Aerith throughout the entire game. You built her up. She probably ended up being your favorite party member. Especially since she's a white mage by nature.
That's why they're hinting that you can... That they're like, something's going to happen to Aerith, and they constantly were hinting at it in the conversations in the remake. Maybe
So
they
yeah,
saw a new threat. Maybe there's some kind of trick.
Yeah, let's get into the remake right now. So, in the remake, they're implying that something is going to happen involving Aerith, that they might somehow save her. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. So, Final Fantasy VII is a game where I feel like one of the most thematic meanings to the story is the concept of death and how poignant it can be when someone loses their life so easily like this, and the feelings of the people that they leave behind. that whole conversation that Cloud had with Sephiroth in the last scene was pretty powerful, with the way he just broke down, the way he feels nothing about what Sephiroth is going on about. It's all about Aerith and how he feels now that she's gone. The way they're implying the remake is going to go is that they're probably going to bring Aerith back or somehow save her. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that the important meaning behind 7, the death of Aerith, is probably going to be reversed in the remake. I don't like that. I don't feel like that's going to make the remake any better. I feel like it's going to end up lose something important. It's going to end up losing something very important that made 7 a fantastic story. That's one of the reasons why I am so... I'm invested to find out what they're going to do with the remake, but I'm also scared at the same time.
And that's also why they hinted at Zack coming back.
They didn't hint it. They straight up brought him back. He is just there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like the ending kind of implied that he's there. The trailers for the second part straight up show that he is there. And it's probably going to happen the same to Aerith. Again, I don't know how I feel about it until we get the second part of the remake.
And it was hinted that Barrett may or may not die.
Well, that's...
played remake.
Yeah, that's like a reference to what the original plan was. Like in the original concept of Final Fantasy VII, it was Barrett who was supposed to die instead of Aerith, and he was going to die way earlier on in the game.
Now I'm speculating here, but wouldn't it be crazy if
Puppet.
we see Sephiroth, and then Sephiroth goes, "Hello, sister," to Aerith?
Oh
the
my
real Sephiroth.
gosh.
It would be like, okay, now you guys are just using old material.
Now that... Well, at that point, I'd actually be really interested in that, because... Okay, yeah.
Because that was a concept.
Yeah, for context, Aerith and Sephiroth were originally going to be siblings in the very first concept of 7. If they managed to bring that back somehow, I would be surprised, but I would also be kind of impressed. Also, Genova casually just misspells because. Because. Yeah. Oh, because. It's Beatrix's sister. I'm a puppet? Oh, we're laughing. We're laughing, but Aerith is dead.
You know full well that some of the people that worked on 7 were watching that new threat mod when it came out.
I feel like that's the case.
And then they're like, we need to do a remake.
That's a good idea. Okay, we'll take this and this and that.
And I, for some weird reason, I think that's how it's going to be, where it might be like she ends up dying and then there is a way to save her, but then it's up to the player to choose, you know.
Or we might end up getting a Final Fantasy 15 situation where it ends up being DLC. The Save Aerith DLC.
Maybe.
That's a joke that many people have had for years.
Yeah, I'm speculating, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So that scene changes depending on which party members you brought to this place. For Barrett, he laments about Aerith's death and he pats Cloud on the back. And Tifa, she fondles Aerith before running away crying. I haven't mentioned it that much in this playthrough, but I love the dynamic that Aerith and Tifa have in the remake. They act so much like sisters, and it's just really sweet to see them talk to each other and just really love and enjoy each other. One of my personal favorites, though, for characters that you can bring to the City of the Ancients to react to Aerith's death is Yuffie. She just breaks down. She breaks down and actually punches Cloud on the chest before crying. It's actually pretty sad, because that's like one of the rare times you see Yuffie being very emotional. And then you have Vincent, who, if you get a certain glitch to work, he just casually floats and dances to Aerith's body, and then dances to Cloud, and then dances away.
It's like he T-posed, right?
No, he kicks into the air and his cape is just floating, and he's just floating to where Aerith is.
Oh, I thought it was like he posed doing it.
It's
like,
worse.
And then with the cape floating.
And then Ketchi is my favorite, where it's actually a lot sadder than it is funnier to me. It's funnier to other people, but he dances.
Mm-hmm.
He dances in front of Cloud it's his way to cheer him up. And it sucks because Ketchi was the one that gave Cloud and Aerith the fortune that they'll be together and that they're a good couple. So I feel like Ketchi and simultaneously the person behind Ketchi, hint hint, is feeling very sad about what just happened.
Gotcha.
Everyone listen to me. I'm Cloud, ex-soldier, born in Nibelheim. I came to settle up with Sephiroth.
What's going on?
I came here by my own free will, or so I thought. However, to tell the truth, I'm afraid of myself. There's a part of me that I don't understand. That part that made me give the black materia to Sephiroth. If you hadn't stopped me, Aerith might have been. Also, it was Tifa that stopped him too, very thematic.
Mm-hmm.
There's something inside of me, a person who is not really me. That's why I should quit this journey, before I do something terrible.
So when do we switch over to the next disc?
Literally right after this, actually.
Ah,
He destroyed my hometown 5 years ago, killed Aerith, and now trying to destroy the planet. I'll never forgive Sephiroth. I must go on. I have a favor to ask of you. Will you all come with me to save me from doing something terrible? I don't know, man.
Barrett.
It's fitting that I brought these two with me because Barrett was the one who pushed Cloud to continue on, and now it's Cloud who's doing the same. It's a vice versa situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's trying to instill the hope.
I actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
Because
And
now it's just like, hey, guess what, Barrett? The crap is dropped on you now.
Don't like it when it's done to you, huh? I don't know how Aerith tried to save the planet from the meteor, and I guess now we'll never know. But we still have a chance. We must get that black materia back before Sephiroth uses it. Let's go. And that's how they end Disc 1. What a way to end it. Final Fantasy finds great places to end their discs, specifically their Disc 1s in the PlayStation 1 era.
Sadly, Konami could not with Metal Gear.
Didn't it end right after the Sniper Wolf battle?
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, so Snake's going down this doorway, and that's where we're gonna cut it.
That's so
It's like
not
at
fitting.
the ending at the ending of the thing with Sniper Wolf. That's when the disc should have been swapped, in my opinion.
Yeah. So weird. Okay, so yeah, I think if they ended it right after the Sniper Wolf cutscene, it would have made more thematic sense.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, DuckStation, the emulator that I'm using, has a change disc option. That's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do I have the stuff in my games folder? Let's see. I know I have disc 2 somewhere. Ah, there it is. Can I automatically start it through here?
From what I've been told, because the PC or because the version of the game is on Steam, you don't even have that swap disc thing anymore.
Yeah.
When you go down there, it's just automatically switches to the next part.
I watched a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII through the HD remasters, and yeah, they don't even give you the option to change disc because, you know, no discs exist.
No, I mean for the Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, Metal Gear
1.
Solid. Okay, sorry. They
Yeah,
don't?
The Master Edition. No.
Okay. Well, same thing as
It
Final
just lets
Fantasy.
you play. Yeah, it just lets you play through.
Yeah.
Which means you
Because
never get to
normally it-
hear Mei Ling or Otacon tell you to switch discs. Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, talk about censored content. I can't believe Konami would remove something so crucial to the game. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic, but...
Well, I like it.
Hey, anytime where the characters can break the fourth wall in those games, I am fine with. So, this is like the best moment to stop for the live stream, but you remember how bad the snowfield section of this game is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go a little bit farther just so we can at the very least make a little progress there.
Do you remember how to get Alexander?
Nope.
Oh, good lord. You're going to have to look that up the moment you get to the
Yeah.
Ice City.
Yeah.
That's got to be your first thing.
I have the website open, thankfully. I have...
Because you're going to... You lose the ability to get Alexander right out the gate if you don't get him.
Which I do not want to do. I have the Jagged website open right now, so I have the ability to see what I need to do.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I do not want you missing out on them.
That and the, I think it's like 2/ or extra cut materia, whatever it's called.
Extra cut, yeah.
That's also pretty crucial. I don't really use it, but it's good to have.
Mhm.
I say I don't use it, but I definitely will use it once we get to the super bosses.
Mhm.
Oh, but he stole my money!
Ooh, the goblin?
The little squirrel guy.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
Wow, Tifa's low on MP? Well, nothing a good magic hammer won't do. I'm hoping that works. Yep, nice. Instant, 97 MP. But yeah, if you manage to grind to get Aerith's limit breaks, every single one of them, well, unfortunately, you just wasted all of your time. Great Gospel is good, though. It did help us during the Demon Wall battle, at the very least. And it kind of made the Red Dragon a little bit of a joke.
And I think the, isn't there an achievement for getting Great Gospel?
Yeah, in the remaster.
Yeah, on Steam as well.
There are specific achievements for every single limit break in the game. Or individual characters.
I don't know if you have to equip it or if you just have to get the item.
I think you actually have to learn it.
So they want you to grind out Earth. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You
Well, the remaster makes it easier thanks to the ×2 speed and the ability to have constant limit breaks using the cheat mechanics. So it's actually not that bad. It's similar to Final Fantasy IX, where they made getting Excalibur 2 significantly easier.
And that's also an achievement.
It is, but thankfully, like, any casual player can now do it thanks to those extra cheat features.
Yes.
Why did I give Barrett the long-range materia?
He already has long range.
Exactly. Why didn't I give him the enemy skill? Wait, where is my enemy skill? Druid?
I don't know what to tell you.
No, 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 no. Someone has to have my enemy skill. Where is it? Where's my enemy skill? I had an extra enemy skill.
Who'd you give it to?
I don't know. Yeah, I have one right here, but this is empty. It's all the way down. Oh, it's right here. Why is it all the way down here? I think that might have been when Aerith left after the Temple of the Ancients, and my materias were stacked.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm giving the long-range one to Tifa. There we go. She has no magic except for the enemy skills, which might as well just be magic, but it doesn't decrease our stats.
Right.
Blue magic is really dang useful in Final Fantasy VII. It might as well.
It's really nice in 8.
Yeah. Although they're mostly tied to a limit break, so you can't really spam them all too much.
Although it is funny, the meme.
I know which one you're talking about.
Dead breath.
And I think it's canon.
Yeah.
I think they make a reference to how Quistis has bad breath.
No, it was like, I don't understand, Squall said something along the lines of, I don't understand why you have a fan club, or something like that.
Why does she have a fan club?
I don't know.
I mean, I get it. She's hot. She's the sexy teacher. But, like...
Yeah, but with the bad breath, though.
It's also the fact that she's 18 years old, and that basically just means she's, like, slightly older than all of the other students.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's just that popular.
I guess. But knowing the fact that her skill is blue magic.
Yeah, if you're a blue mage, then you're probably going to have to live with the fact that you're going to have bad breath eventually.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, if I had to be a mage, I'd be blue mage.
Oh, yeah. Not just because you have awesome abilities.
Well, no, it's because knowing how my teeth
Oh, well, yeah, it fits thematically. But also the fact that blue mages are just really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, Final Fantasy V, blue mages are so overpowered that it's kind of banned in some challenge runs.
Yeah.
And then you have Final Fantasy XI, where you can solo most of the game with blue magic.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be another item here somewhere. Or not. Apparently I got the only one. Remember to de-equip the water ring. Why would I want to de-equip the water ring?
Oh, because you're in an ice area.
Yeah, but it's telling me to de-equip it. Wait, did I never put the water ring on anyone? I didn't put the water ring on anyone. I was supposed to put that on Tifa. No wonder she took a significant amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was wondering why the hell Genova Life did all that damage to us. Okay. Well, I guess I really don't need to de-equip it anymore, because I didn't even have it. Also, I think those squirrels can teach you level 4 suicide. But I don't really feel like putting the manipulation materia on Cloud, and we can always come back here later.
You mean level 5 deletion?
Sure.
Yeah. Remember, it is YouTube.
Do they censor
all.
you if you say the S word?
Well, they demonetize you slightly.
Oh, well, thankfully I'm not monetized at all.
Oh, then you should be alright.
Yeah. And heck, I wouldn't want to be monetized anyways. I know I have a foul mouth. I end up getting monetized and then immediately demonetized the next week.
Yeah.
Tifa, why are you in the front row? What is going on with my party dynamic? What did I do?
That's why everybody wants to go on to like Rumble and BitChute and stuff, because you don't have the stupid rules. And you know what's funny? BitChute and all of those allow ads, but it allows it through the ad blocker. And they're not invasive ads either.
Thank
on those websites.
Gosh, because some of the ads on YouTube are just really, really bad and really annoying.
Like some of them are game ads, but they're not like. If you're on a gaming channel, you're gonna get gaming ads. If you're on a stock market channel, you're gonna get stock market ads.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
The ads are specifically tailored to what you're interested in. They notice the videos you watch, and then they give you the ads that are tied to the specific genre of videos.
That's usually the case, because I don't know how true that statement is. I can't be like I'm positive on this.
Okay.
But anytime I've been on the BitChute or Rumble and I've had the ad block, they run ads that are related sort of to the content.
Yeah.
So.
I just noticed the fact that that seems to be the case. So that begs the question: What type of ads is most prevalent for you? Because for me, it's Genshin ads, and it's annoying.
Gaming, I get some Spanish ads, but that's because I follow some people that are Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of the ads I got was what was it? I'm trying to think what it is. I get a lot of like gaming stuff. I get a lot of what is it like? Don't bid on eBay again. Go to this website or do this or do that.
Hmm.
Those kind of ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tend to watch a lot of videos relating to real world issues and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
So it makes sense as to the type of videos you watch.
Mhm.
That's what the type of ads you get.
Yeah.
Hey, we have the Hypno Crown. We can take this to
I know,
Terra and
I know,
hypnotize
like,
her.
druids aren't supposed to get involved in politics, but you know full well that
It's
we
just a
kinda do.
thing at the time. It's just so prevalent nowadays that you can't help but try to learn more
like
about
even
it.
with gaming, like with some gaming things, there's politics involved.
Exactly.
So
Speaking of which, Final Fantasy VII, totally not a political game, am I right?
mm,
I remember this was making the rounds when the remake came out, but people just constantly saying on Twitter, "Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake turned all political. The original game wasn't like this. I can't believe Square is trying to push their agenda."
Shinra is eco-terrorists or something like that, and then Avalanche or Echo.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Shinra is like the corporation, and then Avalanche is supposed to be like the eco-terrorists.
Yeah, and it's not just a thing in the remake. That was a thing in the original game. It's always been like that.
Yes.
People saying that Final Fantasy VII was not
it was
political.
always political.
Yeah, the fact that people say it's not political is just a flat-out lie.
Mhm.
Heck, even 8 is political to some degree.
Mhm.
When you get to, like, the Galbadia stuff.
Parasite Eve, funny enough, is more like medical politics
Oh, interesting.
because you had like the infections going on. You had the what is it? The micro, whatever it was with the mitochondria drum or whatever they called that parasite, mitocytum or something like that. And that's like all medical stuff.
Yeah.
It's not real medical stuff, but the concept is the same, you know.
It parallels to our real world medical politics and stuff that
like
is related to that
parasites and-
stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing there's a lot of conflict involved in the plot relating to that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. The first game, a lot was, yeah.
That's
Second
interesting.
game, I never really played.
Hmm.
Yeah, the first one I played. The second one, not so much.
I've always heard great things about Parasite Eve. It's just never really had the time to play it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, though. I never really thought of the concept of medical politics to be something that would be.
Well, it's not like it's more like just like learning about like biology and like how parasites work and stuff.
Yeah, and that's fascinating.
And
I
that's
kind of
I
wish
wouldn't
more
say it's, like,
stories would.
political. It was like medical stuff.
Yeah,
More so. Yeah.
but it's something that's very real, especially in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
After 2020, yeah, it's very much a very real and very serious topic that is very surprising to see in an old game such as that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish more games would delve in those types of very niche concepts.
I know, I know with that whole thing with the virus thing in World of Warcraft, that didn't become like medical until after they started spreading it, and then all the scientists in the world are like, we must study this, and then it's like, well, now it's medical research.
It was built up, though.
Yeah.
It was built up, you saw it coming, and it had payoff at the end of the day.
Yep.
Ooh, HP+,
Yep.
nice.
It's like, now you know how disease works, kind of. Which is good, because that helps, you know, whether you know it or not, you're being taught knowledge.
Exactly. Which is why I feel like bringing real world topics into fantastical stories is not something to shun. It's actually kind of fascinating to see parallels of our real world issues be brought into these types of games.
Mm-hmm.
It's what makes sci-fi all very interesting, because they handle topics about racism and government and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like this. Most of my characters is HP, close to the 1500s. Tifa, 2700. 2700 HP and casually just does over 1,000 damage per normal
and that's
attack.
why, and that's also why I like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, because it's like war material. You know,
Yeah.
it's not the same idea, but it's like.
And you know, it also covers real life wars as well, ancient wars.
See the games, the Dynasty Warrior games are based off of the books, and then the books are based off the actual history.
Yeah, despite the fact that there's magic and some fantastical stuff mixed in.
Again, the
it's
books are
still
based off of the actual history.
Exactly, it's still history. It's still interesting. There's still politics involved too.
And there's some truth in it,
Yeah.
whether you know it or not.
Final Fantasy, Dynasty Warriors 7 has like one of the best stories in the Dynasty Warrior franchise, because it handles all of those interesting topics.
See, this is what I like about 9, the idea that they had like the different areas that you could travel to. What I didn't like was that you had to travel from one location to another. They should have just had like I know that they kind of had a fast travel system, but it's like, you shouldn't really have had that. It should have been like an adventure mode.
Yeah.
Where you like went from one location to another.
And I played 9 through and through. The fast travel system wasn't really just... It was just the typical open world fast travel where you click a location, you go to there immediately. Why didn't we just have that in the original game?
Yeah.
Or why can't we just do that naturally?
Yeah.
That needed to be added in a patch, I think. I keep saying Final Fantasy. Dynasty Warriors 9 is a game with
like,
so
don't
much
get me
missed
wrong,
opportunities.
You can have that sort of system. Like, you know, you go to different locations and you can have your guy like walk around the town and stuff and look at different things. But if you're gonna do that, like you have maybe like in the background, maybe like a famous location near that city.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember people talking about the best way to fix an open world game is to make it so the open world itself is not just a blank slate. You have stuff to do while you're traveling to other places. You have landmarks and interesting locations that look cool and look like you want to explore.
Right.
Dynasty Warriors 9 didn't necessarily do that. It was all just the same.
They had landmarks and stuff, but it wasn't like, you know, like, have the instead of having movies, have it like interactive things. Like when you go into one town and then you finish that battle, then you have like your story or your video play, and you're moving your character in that video, like with them conversating. You know, while you're going through those long stretches of nothing. That's where they should have had those cutscenes. You know.
Yeah, have there be an event. Have there be something to break the monotony of the constant battles and constantly doing missions. You know, I like the whole mission system of going to different places to help different characters. Maybe have interactions between the characters after you help them. You get like a little cutscene with Cao Cao or Sai Wenji just talking. Character interactions. That's like the best part of Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, like, or you're in the middle of town and then you have like merchants walking around, and then you end up going to like a location and you see somebody like hail you as you're on the horse, like you're walking, trotting through town, and they're like, listen, I need you to bring me over someplace. And then while you're like, you do that and then have it as a mission or like tie it into the storyline, you know?
Yeah.
Or just have it where each character like has a section in the the grand scheme of things. Like, so you know how like not how 9 did it, where it was like every character is in that location, right? No, you separate the characters section in that battle, and then you do their stuff in that part of that section of their battle.
I agree. That
You
would
know what
make
I mean?
it interesting to play with every single character.
Yeah, like you know how Zhang Fei had to defend the bridge. We'll make a stage in 9, right? Where all you have to do is when you get to that point in the storyline, or for his storyline, that's his stage.
Yeah.
You know, like you can only play him at that point in the game.
Give it a reason. Give the player a reason to want to play all of these characters instead of just being, oh, this character's my favorite. I'm gonna play through the exact same story and the exact same missions again with no difference whatsoever.
Like like have the characters, like if it's a certain mission where that character is unique, like historically wise, make that character the only character for that section of the mission. So you like say you play one character and it ends up being like, for example, they're escaping with Liu Bei and everything, and they're running, and Zhang Fei stays back. Have it where you're in the middle of the battle and it forces you to have to play Zhang Fei on the bridge, and then you have to play that section as Zhang Fei, and then it moves on to the next character in that part of the story.
Have it be like the original Dynasty Wars games, because that's exactly how they played. You play through a character's story and battles that are significant to them. I feel like that's what they
if
wanted
you
to
opened
do.
your mouth and said like the original Dynasty Warrior, I would have been like, you don't want that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't want that.
That was just like Soul Calibur.
Yeah. It was a fighting game. It
want
was just straight up a fighting game.
Yeah, I played it.
How was
It
it?
was good. It was all right for its time.
Oh, okay.
Before the game, he who shall not be named named himself after.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call him anyway.
My gosh, it's gonna suck when I get to that game for the channel, because I am gonna get to it. I want to play that series.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
either
still
way.
laugh. I still laugh at the fact that he told me, no, I need you to be here 24/7. I was like, dude, no, you can't make your mods do that. Sorry.
Exactly. For context, if anyone is interested, it's just a person that is very toxic and we had to deal with in the past. Very, very mean, very much a jerk. That's it. But that's pretty much all the context that's needed.
Right.
I want to give someone this manipulator materia, but I don't have anyone to give it to. Do I even need manipulate?
Thank you, Doug.
I don't think so. I think we're good.
What time is it? It's 1:10.
Ooh, yeah.
1:30.
It's pretty late.
What time? Oh, what'd you say, Dan? I'm sorry. Hold on, it's written.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring out the guide just to see if there's any items that we need to get here. Yeah, at this point in the game, I think it's best that I use a guide to see what type of items I can get throughout the locations that I visit. At the very least, until I get to some new dungeons that I haven't experienced. So once we get access to Cloud and the airship later on in the game, that's where everything is going to be new to me in terms of gameplay. The guide wants me to get the Dragon Claw, but I don't want to get the Dragon Claw. Does it have anything good? Normal growth, big materia slots. That's it. Nothing really I want. Travel to the house on the far right with the two girls out front in the building. Oh, I can grab the map, and there's also a room in the back over here. The very convenient big map on the wall over here. So this is the big dungeon. We have to travel through the entire ice cape, and there's going to be a snowboarding minigame. Yes, a snowboarding minigame right after we saw Aerith die. Good timing. And then we have to make our way throughout this entire labyrinth of cavern to get to our destination.
I just wanted to let you know
Mm-hmm.
that I will be probably getting off at 1:30
Yeah, that's fair.
because my dad doesn't know if this guy that's supposed to be coming here for the what is it for the water
Mm-hmm.
tank for the house.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know if they're gonna call and set up an appointment or if they're just gonna call and say we're coming at such and such a time.
Yeah, so you got to be prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer, just to play through the northern caverns, or not the northern caverns. You know this dungeon. Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I want to at least make some progress myself because you know this place. This place is awful.
Yeah.
Also, I found Druid. I found Druid in the game.
Yes, I am a cat.
A cat that doesn't shut up. You just see.
It's funny because in Japan, the supposedly the meow is like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just the way they spell the sound. But for
It's
us,
why-
it's like M-E-O-W.
Yeah, ours is mew, theirs is nya. It's whenever you see a cat girl, she always goes nya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't even realize there was a bar down here. I heard there's a snow woman at the Great Glacier that hates hot springs. I just think it's just a myth to scare off visitors. Is that a reference to the woman that we can find at a treasure chest?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. They referenced the Toad Woman.
It's the no, it's the icicle woman.
Oh, right. I remember there was a battle that you fight in the dungeon where you can find a treasure chest, and she's in a treasure chest.
In the cave, yeah.
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 Interesting how they would reference her.
Like, I love that Square puts like little clues, and then when it's like doesn't make any sense, and then you get to that situation,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh crap, I remember this.
Basically all of Kingdom Hearts.
Mhm.
uh,
They like don't outright blatantly tell you like, hey, listen, you're gonna fight this person now.
yeah. It's okay, Sora. We're all just nobody. We're nobody special. We're a bunch of nobodies. You wouldn't care about a nobody like me. Perhaps a nobody is what he is. You get the joke. Yeah, they say that all the damn time in Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, what is your experience with Kingdom Hearts in terms of the story in the games? I know you said, like, only a little bit, but have you played any of the games?
1, 2, COM.
Oh, the original or the remake?
Yeah, the original
Okay.
on the Game Boy Advance. That's about it.
Honestly, and I was going to save this for when Maluki plays it, and we watch him play it.
I've watched somebody play 3 though.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Totally.
1, Chain of Memories, and 2 is the perfect trilogy. Like, you can just straight up end Kingdom Hearts after 2, and that's it. It's just like the perfect trilogy. It ends on a good book note. You get some mysteries here and there, but you don't really care about them at that point because everything is like a closed end.
I had a 3DS, but then one of my friends who happens to be blind decided to bump his chair into my 3DS and break the thing,
Ooh,
the top screen.
that's unfortunate.
And he swears I didn't see it down there. I go,
Sure, buddy. I mean, to be fair, he is blind, but still.
He sees shadows. That's why I'm like, like I say, he can play. He plays games. He can see. His eyesight's good enough if he can play games.
Yeah, there's a distinction between being completely blind and just being pseudo blind. It
He
still
can see
sucks,
shadows
but you
because
can.
he can play. He's good at doing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know for a fact he intentionally did it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he was jealous.
Was your was your 3DS like a collector's edition or something?
No, no, it was just like a basic one. But I had a 3DS, and I told him I'm saving up for Dream Drop when it comes out
Oh yeah.
for Kingdom Hearts, and then you know,
In my honest opinion, bullet dodged because that game is not very good. I'm not a big fan of Dream Drop Distance for obvious reasons, pertaining to the
and
story.
and I've never played Birth by Sleep either.
That's unfortunate. I think I've said this on the channel before. I don't know if I've ever told you, Druid, but the first PSP game that I ever got was Dissidia Final Fantasy, and that was also my first Final Fantasy game. But I originally wanted Birth by Sleep. That was the game that I wanted, but my parents ended up getting Dissidia instead.
Gotcha.
And I did eventually get Birth by Sleep literally the day after because my sister is amazing and she went across town to get to the next GameStop to get Birth by Sleep for me.
The days when GameStop was actually good.
Yeah. Back when they cared about having really good games and didn't bother throwing all of their old stuff away.
Mm-hmm.
Is GameStop even still around? I haven't been in the location.
They are slowly dying off.
See, that's unfortunate in a way because they were my childhood. They were that was the place where I got all my games.
The owner came out and was like, "Yeah, what was it? He said something along the lines of like, yeah, guys, I'm not getting paid either, but it's like, it's like, yeah, but you're the owner, like you have a certain amount of shares in the stock, and then when the fourth quarter hits, you get paid a giant check.
Yeah, he still
So
gets the
it's like
residual money.
so it's like for you to open your mouth and say, oh, but guys, even though things are happening in the company and this and that, I'm not getting paid either. Yeah, bullcrap.
You're still getting some money.
Yeah,
You can't say that you're getting nothing.
yeah.
So this is
I have to get the video for you,
yeah.
and then you can watch that later.
I think I would like to know about that, especially since it's GameStop. I actually do care about GameStop.
Yeah.
So this
It's
is
from a certain content creator that used to work for GameStop.
Ooh, okay, so it's official.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of insider information, if you will.
Yes.
So this
And
is
GameStop hates him.
oh
Like
well
you bring his name up, and they're like, "We don't know him. We don't want to know him. If you try to work with us and you bring his name up, we're firing you." Like, they
yeah,
do not like the
because
person.
he brought up a lot of stuff that was probably very hush hush.
But it was true.
Exactly, but companies don't like that.
Too bad.
Well, too bad. Yeah, I agree. So this is basically the moment where you get all of the lore revolved around the ancients and Genova. Through Professor Gast and his video recordings with Ifalna, who was Aerith's mother, as we found out early on in the game. Basically, the ancients came from space, and one day a meteor fell near the Cetros homeland, and in that meteor there was a virus. The virus turned out to actually be Genova, who infected some of the ancients and caused them to see illusions, monsters. They caused the ancients to see their own people as monsters, and therefore caused war and chaos inside of the culture. Genova came from space as well. Where exactly she came from, we don't actually know, but she is basically a world destroyer in a way. She's an eldritch abomination who causes mass chaos for the sake of, I'm assuming, survivability. Final Fantasy VII is a game that starts with a political drama And then you get to disc 2, where it basically becomes a parody of The Thing. You got these eldritch abominations who come from space and cause illusions. They assimilate people into helpful servants. And now we're learning about the weapons who were created by the planet and the live stream as a way to protect the planet from sources of evil and stuff that would harm it, aka Genova. But it seems like the guardians of the planet have been lost, as well as Genova, so no one really knows what happened to them. And then we have this, the confidential reports. These are pretty significant as well. Doddard's record, 10 days after her birth. This is where we get pretty huge revelations. Well, besides the whole Genova thing, that was also a pretty huge revelation. But this is also very important. So, Professor Gas and Ifalna apparently hit it off, and they had a baby together. Thinking of taping it on video, but the video's not working right.
What are you going to tape? Is there still something I haven't mentioned?
No, that's not it. I'm going to record my beautiful daughter.
And when she's sleeping, her face looks like an angel.
First, we have to figure out her name. We can take the video later.
I've already decided. If it's a girl, then Aerith. That's that.
And we already knew about Ifalna being Aerith's mother, but we didn't know about the fact that Professor Gas was her father. Which, you know, we mentioned a plot twist revolving around Sephiroth revealing to Aerith that he's her brother in the remake. That may or may not happen, considering stuff that we find out later on about Sephiroth's conception.
Yes, his original concept
Yeah.
was supposed to be like they were supposed to be brother and sister.
And I don't think the original concept was going to be revolving around Professor Gas being their father. Although,
No, I don't.
to be
believe
fair,
so.
we don't really know anything else besides the base concept.
Yeah, they don't. I don't even think it was ever brought up, as far as the whole Professor Guest being the father, and
Yeah.
it was just, hey, we got an idea. Okay, let's make a game. Okay, we made the game, and so these two characters are brother and sister.
Which,
And then they got further along the story, and then they went, nope, not anymore.
which is in fact reflected in Yoshitaka Amano's concept art. If you look at some of the concept art for 7, you get like a picture of Aerith and Sephiroth sort of like hugging each other in a way. And their designs are pretty similar together with the hairstyle. And speaking of the hairstyle, if you look at Aerith's bangs in the original Final Fantasy VII and Sephiroth's bangs, they're very identical to each other. They eventually change both of their bangs to look a little more distinct and unique to differentiate each other, but in the original concept and in the original game, there were a lot of indications to show that there is definitely a connection between the two. So they were pretty much a lovely couple. Ifalna started out as like a test subject for Professor Gast, but unlike Hojo, Professor Gast is actually a good person. He actually loves her and loves Aerith. But as we know, things didn't turn out well.
Yeah.
Damn it. How dare they intrude on our private time together?
I'll send them away.
I want your daughter.
Hello, we're here for your little baby. It's them.
And I think Professor Gas went into hiding, which is why he's here in the in this northern city.
Yes.
Professor Hojo, being Oh No Hojo, refers to her as Cetra, not even by her name.
Yeah.
How did you know?
I had to turn over a stone or two to find you. 2 years I waited. That's how much I wanted this new sample.
Yes. When Hojo was actually a good guy.
Was he a good guy?
I don't know, because I know he worked for Avalanche
Yeah, that was in the
before Crisis.
before Crisis. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm severing all ties with the Shinra. Even back then, they were referred to as the Shinra.
Mm-hmm. Just a little
Please.
fact that maybe not a lot of people know.
Yeah, it's stuff that you won't really get unless you really dig deep into into the compilation of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Because
Also, you
it's
can.
kind of upsetting that they had to they have to make a mobile game to put all the games in to basically explain the storyline of the entire game.
Yeah, for people who can't necessarily get into the other games that are, tied to
Yeah.
old consoles and all that.
Mm-hmm. No, but it upsets me that like Square never even thought of like putting the before Crisis on like a Game Boy or a like a Vita or a PSP at the time, you know?
Mm-hmm. So this
I
is
know it was a
why.
phone game, but still.
Exactly. Why not just reuse the assets? Apparently, it's important to the plot.
It is very important.
Yeah. Why not do the Union Cross thing where they turn it into an app that you can download, but it's all just cutscenes? That would have been nice. Although Union Cross
Or
was
have it as a game where it was just all the cutscenes.
exactly that's what they did
Like
with
a little movie.
that's what they did with Union Cross. I don't think it's available anymore, but that's what they did
Hmm.
around the time when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Also, this is
Uh,
this is why we never see Professor Gast.
hmm.
He sacrificed himself to allow Ifalna and Aerith to escape, which is why they ended up in Midgar. And Ifalna was pretty much ready to die on on the streets of Midgar before.
That's one thing I will never understand with Square Enix or SquareSoft at the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that they were only like over in Japan. It's like, guys, if it's major to the story, um, nudge nudge, we need it over here in the States to explain like everything.
Yeah, Atlas. How dare you leave Innocent Sin in Japan for like 10 years without the US having any knowledge of the first part of Persona 2?
But they did put it out eventually.
Eventually, yeah, but it took a whole decade to do that.
That's what Square's doing with this game on the phone.
Exactly. It's like, apparently it's just a Japan thing. They don't really care about the West, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. You can
Anyway,
actually open the roof. I don't know why, but you can
Anyway,
open it.
I'm going to head off.
Yeah.
Because I gotta be able to get up at 6 just in case.
Hey, look, 1:30 on the dot.
Yes. So I will talk to you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Okay, see you later, dude.
See you later, Spirit.
Yeah.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
And we have the doggo to send him off. Alrighty. That was a lot of lore. What are you staring at, boy? Why are you staring at me? My dog is just staring. Okay. So in terms of what we can do next, there's a pretty prominent mini game after this, and we also have the next dungeon to do. I was originally going to do the next dungeon a little bit, but it's getting pretty late. Druid already went to bed, and my dog is staring at me, winking. He just winked at me with one of his eyes. I think he's trying to tell me he wants to go outside or get some food. You want some food? You want some food, boy? You want some food? I may just have to... Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Tomorrow, I am going to be live streaming with Revan, but I will be returning to Final Fantasy VII November the 2nd. So look forward to that. We'll be doing more Final Fantasy VII. in the meantime, tune in tomorrow for what me and Revert are going to stream. And then also on Halloween, we're going to be streaming again on Halloween. And then November the 1st, we're going to do some Toho. We're going to finally finish Toho 9, hopefully. But until then, I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you later. And yeah, we did a lot today. Poor Aerith, but she will never be forgotten. Laters, everyone. We'll try to avenge her next time.